Hey, Internet. Oh god, my voice. Maybe. We can do 4 hours of story. Hey, that's okay. Rebuilding mandate. No, sorry, no rebuilding mandates. I will do more story mostly. I guess if I have some time, I need to do basically the hard stages. I don't think there's much reason to actually, I guess, do like the can I show it? Yeah, like, there's not really a reason to max out the stages other than more currency, but I don't think I need it. I do like pressing this button though. I do like this game mode. It just feel like this is not the most interesting thing to stream. Instead, we will kill the British people. Or get killed by the British people. Oh yeah, wait, I need to change this. Convenient enemies will differ in places. Well, I don't know the original, so it's not a debuff. We will also chunk 2 more stamina today. Boop. But hey, how are you doing? I have not finished. No, it's I mean, especially since I guess I'm reading it out loud, going to the story does actually take a lot of time. I mean, I'm not complaining, the story is good, but yeah. I mean, I absolutely won't catch up with the story with Chapter 16, since, like, Chapter 16 releases in, like, a week. But I'm hoping a bit that I can be caught up in the main story at least till Chapter 17. And then go to all the side stories. Burn this view of the city into your memories. Every time a new skyscraper is built, countless old buildings are inevitably torn down. It is this thick layer of dust, accumulated over tens of hundreds of years, that made today's Londinium. When you inhabit these lands, not only will you inhabit the extravagant furs you see on the outside, you must also accept the scars that lie underneath. It is extraordinarily difficult to build a new house among these old ones. The eyes need to be able to see through the flesh and into the bones to find a place with the firmest foundation that can support the entire city. This will be your starting point. Lina, It's when you forget everything that you must inherit that you will truly become a proper successor. That is a lesson for a queen for sure. I mean, I don't totally know what is up with Siege, but I mean, I did not read to Rina Victoria, and I will read once I am at my point in the story. But yeah, I guess she will just rule the British again. Siege. Please think this through again. Follow my advice. We must leave this place. The Stike Underground cavern at once. Only timid metal crabs and insects hide underground. They're keeping up the metal crabs, but not showing me. I wanna see the metal crabs. I can't stand hiding down here while our enemies are wreaking havoc above our heads. You know, the way you talk is really getting on my nerves. How could you call any of them spineless when every one of them stands up against the Sarkas? If they were actually the cowards you make them out to be, would have gone working for the Sarkas long ago. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not trying to assign blame. There's only so much they can do. What do you mean there's only so much they can do? Remember who it was that saved you when you made it out of Londinium half dead? How come you didn't say there was only so much we could do? I don't want to argue with you. I'm not arguing with you either, but I don't want to hear your cranky little mouth either. Sounds like you're arguing. Morgan and I told you when you first ran into us a year ago or so, you wanted to join the classical family, you'd have to rid yourself of your shitty aristocratic attitude. Man, how much nobility is just among us? I say the Mogus, goddammit. Let me say a word on her behalf. Doctor's working very hard too. She's changed quite a bit. At glance, no one could tell that she used to be a knight noble. Right? I learned a lot from all of you. I'm sure you know that I've long thought of myself as part of Glasgow. I would not have thought that she is a noble. But now we're back in Londinium. I just can't help but be aware that I'm also the Knight of the Tower. Don't you think that anything has changed just because you're back in Londinium? Do you know how many eyes are on Wiener? Never been safe. No, it's exactly because you're back now that we are especially in danger. I agree with you on that. And it's out of safety considerations that I think we should leave these militants we don't know the first thing about. I mean, kinda too. We don't really know how they function. All we know is that they really love their unicorn leader girl. Doctor, you mean you're worried that the resistance could act against Wiener? Their membership is too much of a mixed bag. What if some of them don't actually mean well? Where do you think we should go then? As far as I know, there's still some in the city that we can count on. And my mother's friends. Yeah, you know, my mother knows all the cool people. I couldn't contact them before the Knights of the Tower fell. The way I see it, now might be a good time. You mean, you want us to turn to the nobles? What do you think murdered Wiener's dad and forced her to hide out on the streets for years? Who do you think hunted us down and chased us out of Londinium? We don't even know if Baird and the rest of the gang are still alive. Nobles weren't of one mind back then, but after the Sarkas came... I mean, looking at them also funding Dublin, I don't think the nobles are united still. Sorry, Doctor. You think the Sarkas are our only enemy? Listen up, my lady. You want to hand Wiener over to those dirty lords? Or my dead body? Anna, what are you doing, shouting like that? Do you want everyone to know who Wiener is? Everyone's just staring at us. Both of you, calm down. Fighting can solve everything, especially at a crucial moment like this. Until you've really thought through the consequences of your bickering, you better shut your mouth. What do you want Wiener to... It doesn't matter. Beat Wiener? What do you have in mind? think doctors were reasonable. We followed Amiya and the doctor here. But, in the end, our objective isn't the same as theirs. All they have to do is stop the Sarkas in the city. And that's exactly what the Resistance has been trying to do. But we? What do you think our objective is? It's putting the crown on your head, I guess. Morgan Intra. Why did you recognize me as your leader back then? Because Glasgow needed to survive in Londinium. We are still kids. We made a lot of enemies. A lot of street punks had their eyes on us. And there were even a couple bad cops who always gave us trouble. Man. At least be nice to the homeless kids or something. Mina, you're so much more incredible than the rest of us. You're the one who taught me that a good boss doesn't just fight. Not only did you lead us out of trouble, you recruited so many faces into the gang you made Glasgow stronger. That's why I'm confident you're a good boss, and you'll be a good leader in the future. Very good. Looks like we haven't forgotten our convictions. Have you heard what the Resistance commander said? They'll save Londinium, but before that, they'll save their brothers and sisters in arms. Who's to say our objectives are different? Yeah, see, we are fighting for the city, and then we can do a battle royale to who actually gets to rule it. My hammer was forged to serve the city, to serve Victoria. My strength can save even just one Victorian. I have no reason to leave the fight. Doctor. Sorry, I won't bring that up again. No. Just wanted to say you aren't in the wrong. What? You have your own mission to accomplish. You needn't follow my every word. You're a fine knight. I'm not the one who knighted you. I'm not the lord you were born to serve. No, you should find the one you actually want to serve instead of being bound by your bloodline's oath. You're free, you always have been. But making your own choices, that's spooky though. Siege? Mina, that's a little... It's not like Doctor was... Enough, you heard me well. Doctor, I made your answer. Understood, Siege. Commander Clovicia, have you thought about our cooperation proposal? Amiya? May I call you Amiya? Please call me Clovicia. Of course, Clovicia. Dr. Lyra and you have more than sufficiently explained what your purpose here is. If I'm understanding you correctly, Woods Island is a pharmaceutical company that focuses on solving infected issues? Yes, yes, exactly. And sometimes funny war crimes. To that end, the company has worked with cities and even countries. I also know that most Sarkas are infected. But I just wanted to make sure about this. Did you come to Londinium with this objective too? It's a part of Woods Island's business to solve the Sarkas question as well. The Sarkas are not a question. Clovicia, the way you see it, the real issue at hand is the war between the Sarkas and the Victorians. This war's already seen more than enough bloodshed on both the Victorian and Sarkas sides. If the war escalates further, what happens then? How many countries will be dragged into it? How many people? I guess other countries will just retaliate that the Sarkas aim to take over Londinium. Right? And all of Victoria. I do wonder what the end game of the Sarkas basically is, since it does feel like at this point everybody is just gotten racist against them and wants their race to die out. We can't allow that to happen. Amiya, your ideals are noble. You're infected. You want to fight for the infected. I can understand that. But what do you have to do with the Sarkas? I'm also their kin. I inherited my deals from the Sarkas. She was a Sarkas, but she loved me, a countess, and she loved everyone. And then she came back from the dead to spread racism again. And Woods Island. Woods Island was born from her feelings. Woods Island fights for the infected, the Sarkas, and all those are oppressed because we know very well that, in war, they're always neglected by those cruel men who stand at the top. It doesn't matter how many of arrogant men in positions of power we have to deal with. Our focus will always be those who truly need our help. Very idealistic. The cool men who stand at the top, eh? You see, I can empathize with how you feel. Very much respect Woods Island's ideals. However, I hope you can understand that the Self-Salvation Corps is not the same as Woods Island. Our people come from different backgrounds and have different ideals. Even so, we're all fighting for the same goal. You have the bloody Sarkas in your midst. Want to take back Londinium. You can't be sure that Woods Island will always be on our side. Even if you could persuade me, I wouldn't be able to persuade my men. I guess it's true, but I also... Like, what would need to happen that Woods Island would actually, like, go against them, though? I guess I could see that they would intervene if, you know, the Londinias, is that what they're called, would start just also innocently, like, hunting all the innocent Sarkas or something. I don't know how many innocent Sarkas there actually are really in the city, but yeah. I mean, fair point then. You will stand together. Dr. Lyra, do I have your word? What you need is our deeds. Right, I admit, you've seen for yourself that the Self-Salvation Corps is low on manpower. You can spare anyone to your cause. Woods Island will not be a burden to the Self-Salvation Corps. No, you're mistaken, Amir. Most of us aren't worried about your strength. Might actually be the opposite even. Your mission is far too ambitious. Besides, you saw it yourself. The Self-Salvation Corps hides in the gaps and crevices of the city just to make it from one battle to the next. What you actually want is a larger battlefield, and it just so happens that the battlefield is Londinium. You think we can defeat the Sarkas occupying the city alone? Dr. Lyra, I'm surprised you're so honest. Hey, you know, honesty is refreshing, right? That is how we build trust, and then we can exploit your manpower. You're admitting to me that also you don't currently have what it takes to face the Sarkas. When the time is right, Woods Island's objective is to depose the tyrannical regent? You think we aim to seize Central Londinium? Doctor, that's not what we said before we came. Mia, she's a military commander. Politicians see nothing but bargaining chips. Generals want nothing but power. That is how the world works. I love my politicians. This isn't how we usually earn the trust of our collaborators. No, you're right. Just like how even though we always seek to end wars, we have not been able to avoid one. Elysia, our objective is clear. Just like the Self-Salvation Corps, Woods Island will fight for the day we successfully stop the Sarkas regent. My enclosure is already working, yes. We'll show you Woods Island's might in the next fight. So, Commander, is that to your satisfaction? Dr. Lyra, you and me are excellent partners. It seems twice as right with the helpers we've been looking for. Exactly. Just believe in us, and then we can recruit everyone for Woods Island afterwards. What did Mr. Feist? Don't think Lovisia is actually an operator in the future, is he? I don't think I saw any operator like her. But there's also so many operators I might have just missed her. He spoke on your behalf in front of me and all the captains. What about the problem earlier then? He's still young. Though he has the courage to stand up and speak, he isn't ready to take responsibility for the outcome. This burden is for me to shoulder. But you're young too. Somebody has to be the grown-up. But I'm the commander. My position, you would do the same too, wouldn't you? Looks at my 13-year-old bunny girl. I still don't... I know she's young, but I don't know what her actual age is. She's like 15 or something, probably, right? Maybe at some point I should look it up, but looking anything up in the wiki for Amir doesn't seem like the potential to spoil myself. Yes, right. I know you just wanted us to explain our position one more time. Hope you don't mind. Of course I don't mind. Both the doctor and I are happy. I found an excellent partner. This observation corps is impressive. Dr. Lyra, I told me about you, but you're still not what I expected. When the reconnaissance team comes back, let us plan out this operation together. This will be a rescue mission. Leafy operators are very experienced in such missions. A little bit. A little bit. Starts sweating. Look forward to working for its island. Rock. My mentor's got some news from Lady Golding. Hello, contract will be there right away. It's a good thing we got in contact with the messenger. If it wasn't for her, I'm not sure we would have been able to locate the prison. Oh, I wonder if it's a side story or actually just the main story where all the prison guards and stuff enemies are formed that I've seen in IS and like other game modes. That would make sense. That appears sooner or later. Yeah, I only hope this trip will be fruitful. Right, what's going on with you and Feist? Nothing. I heard you squabbling. Ever since we formed a team together, the two of you always work together so well, like hand in glove. Never seen you fight like that. We have differing opinions, that's all. How do you know you aren't of one mind? You should have talked to him about the past long ago. He may always be banging away at his devices, but he'll listen to you. Aw. Is this why you came along? Didn't know you liked mending relationships as much as wielding things together. It's basically the same thing. See, it's all the same to me. You're both good soldiers, and I've always thought of you as siblings. Watch your 9! Phew, that was close. How come there are so many mercenaries out on the streets? They might be hunting you. The Psychers are trying to catch us. Rock 5. Rock 5 sees our contact. In the bakery up ahead. Go. I'll keep an eye on the mercenaries. And don't forget to bring us the bread. Hey, Bill, could you get this part over to Hamo? I think he could use it when he enforces his Queen lorry. Alright. Send me the wrench. Why does the game make it mystery out of closure? I know who this is. It's unmistakably her. Bank Shield 2. I put on a new coat of paint on the surface. That should make it fireproof. I'll remind him that it's going to crack if he gets it too hot for too long. Technology behind this paint is obsolete. Why don't you try out Wavin's latest formula? It's kinda expensive. I think you just answered yourself. Engineering came up with a cheap generic version. You're interested? I can give you a discount. Already thinking about business. Beautiful. Huh? Oh, okay, that's so cute though. There's something adorable of them just tinkering together. She does look so happy. That is what closure lives for. Hot. What? You got a hole in your thermal gloves? You're an engineer for real? That's like the most important thing to an engineer. He only needs one arm. Gloves are a luxury. I can't grab new ones just because I want to. Besides, how was I supposed to know you were here? My hands are usually a lot stabler. Aw, is he nervous? Your eyes don't look so good to me either. Okay, no, that's rude. It's like one of the 10 must-have qualities of an engineer. All Bill's to blame for this. Where did he go? Usually he's the only one to stand next to me. Oh, what I got here is a group following your lieutenant somewhere. Didn't he promise to come help me out? You worried about them? Rock left in a hurry. Didn't even have the time to check out Rock 5. I'm worried that Paul this morning could have damaged the twins somehow. If you're worried about other stuff, there's no way you'll pop out anything too sturdy. It's all we can do, and it's only by doing it well that things will be safer for our friends above ground, right? Didn't expect Void Silence Engineer to be so good at comforting people. Huh? What are you even talking about? I have you know I'm Void Silence's psychological consultant. She is. That's a bit spooky. Even Calcite. A real mean boss of mine comes to me and opens up to distress. So hurry up and help me to avenge. Huh? Man, it's kind of interesting to hear that like even Calcite is sometimes needs, you know, just to vent. I guess it makes sense, but she's always like seeming more or less kind of controlled and cool. It does not seem befitting for her in a sense, but yeah, it could all be just a mask she's putting on. Let's get working already. What do you want me to crack a few more jokes to lift your spirits? It's gonna be some real intense battles soon. Us engineering operators are like the backbone of the backbone. There's no time for all that mopping. Alright, let's get working. Right, show me that phone. Box 17? It's lacking a flight stability module. I took one of my broken babies. Huh? You sure about that? Are there any patents or anything? Shh, quiet. I did it behind Dr. Laura's back. The money we're losing, she's not getting it. How could she do this? Now that you know how lucky you are, what are you standing there for? Get me my wrench. What did you say? You saw Lady Golding? What did she say? Understood. We need to send word about this to the commander right now. No, hostiles! They found us! Wok, retreat! Find the captain. Rebels spotted on news mode. Seize them. Run! What's this buzzing thing? A drone? I got it. You were at this port this morning. Wok 5, what's the matter? Did we miss? Is it because we didn't calibrate it? But, I mean, you know, I'm also lazy, but skipping calibrations never great. We didn't spot the enemies just now either. V9, don't you think that's going to work? I've worked on the Royal Court squaddies, but it won't work on us. Wok, is your tone dead? Rip in pieces. It's okay, even without it, I can still fight. Wonder what kind of operator she is. I think I saw that Wok would be on the pet hunting banner. But yeah, I'm also still saving for the limited banners. There's some urge to go for this because honestly, the banner where you just choose 3/6 seems to be pretty great. Especially since I do kind of want Monster. She's cute, but also, I didn't expect to take damage from you. Looks like your arts are no less impressive than your courage. I put in a word for you with my captain and let you die here. I don't have to go to the factory anymore. Saves you a painful death. Yippee! Wok, get going. I hold it here. No, we'll go together. Well, there's only one going together if you stay. We need to get Lady Golding's message back. The commander must know. She must know that the messenger. There goes Bill. I mean, I don't want to say I knew it, but I'm pretty sure I just said yesterday that Bill's gonna die. This message is very important. Bill! I believe in the commander. I believe in you and Feist. There he goes. Listen to me. Stop fighting. We're all family. Back then, we were only able to escape because you're dead. Your dad stood in the Sarkas's way too. Go. What a heroic sacrifice. Now, if the name would be more memorable, maybe I wouldn't forget Bill. But I'm gonna be honest. Next week I will have forgotten Bill. Also have to fix Smoke. Did he have a grenade? How dare you hurt my man? I'm getting out of this alive. Oh boy. Wait, do we get to fight Hödewa? That would be spooky. Captain? He's also would be on the 6-star banner, and honestly, getting Hödewa would be interesting. I don't think he's the strongest, but I do like Hödewa so far in the story, to be honest, even if he's right now very antagonistic. Take him back and looking him with the other rebels. Captain, this guy tried to blow us up and got himself caught in a blast. He won't live much longer. He doesn't have to live much longer. Very well. It's the General's orders, right? Will we go after the rest of them? Do it. Don't hold out too much hope, though. Bound by pain. Oh yeah, I did look at the map yesterday and was like, that looks horrific. It does look kinda horrific. Do we... I guess we do just want to protect those 2 lanes and work from there. Then the question more is, where do we want artillery to fucking shoot? I do not have... well, there goes my Myrtle. That was kinda sad. Where I wonder where can I put her to be kinda safe-ish. Just maybe put you here. I'm not probably can get you in some healing range. This might also be spicy for her alone. Oh, fuck me. That's not good. This might be tough as challenge shades. Yeah, we have to redo this already. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, I guess. It was not great that we immediately basically lost Myrtle. What if we actually start with Myrtle very quickly? That did not fuck. Okay, we have to redo this. That's all I wanted to do. I love my mouse accidentally double clicking. I did not want to retweet you. I'm sorry, Myrtle. Variety operators are easier to promote for sure. Nah, that's still not enough time for fucking sure. Actually, they all have... Let me think, they all have block 1, and it does seem if I have the same amount of blocks, it does go still on the last deployed, like normal Aqua works. Do I understand this right? Because if yes, we can just deploy Ines and Myrtle, and then we send out Project Red, and just make Project Red explode. I feel like that might be a sensible way as an opener. Blow up this place.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있어. 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
Thank you for your sacrifice. That is a lot nice of a start. I guess, but still... She was not really enough, but we would... What if we put you here for now? We do have a little bit of time. I can maybe also... Honestly, I would rather prefer something like straight up shooting down, probably with how they spawn. Let's go with this. I said, and then they all walk away. I do kinda really... I think this was alright for the... Was it alright for the... How much is it? 2 away. Right, it's 2 blocks from my understanding. So this should be safe for the upper lane then. Ooh, you fucking... Jesus Christ, you do so much damage, that's not good. Guess we can put you here. Okay, I don't think I can actually afford to aim downwards of my Exu. Fuck me. This is kinda hard. Or I'm kinda stupid.
상대의 머리 몇 개와 더 바꿀 수는 있겠지. 그런데도 당신은 실패의 대가를 치를 생각인 거야?
I mean, I still feel like my opener seems kinda smart. I think it might have been too greedy to just basically try to aim Exo at the new spawns. I did not. God damn it, mouse did not click. Oh. Maybe I should not be greedy and just do it in 1x speed. I love my tight timings. Think carefully. Not all the game is asking a lot.
적 좌표의 DMA 설정을 적용하고 있습니다. 잠시 기다려 주십시오.
미끼는 정했어?
사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
Blow up the motherfuckers.
죽음이 비친다.
절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
I guess already give me this. Arknight Hill Enfield.
만유를 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데.
Oh yeah, it's today the update. I must admit I kinda dropped Enfield for now. Maybe this story of 1.1 will be good enough to convince me to come back. I do like the idea of putting you down here. I think this might be needed. Actually, I don't think I can get any healing down to Savia that wouldn't also get nuked. That's gonna be interesting to see. How do we best do this? I guess maybe put our man here. We'll also need more support for sure. Don't think my Savia is even surviving this. That's not good. Ah. Hmm. I wonder. Sadly, like putting her will blow up in this. Hmm. Okay, let's just think for a second.
오늘도 잘 부탁해.
But I'm a bit concerned that Ines will have the most blocks with how this is going. Please blow them up. Okay. Please. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for your sacrifice.
이제부터는 당신의 말이 군령입니다.
Oh yeah, I so far basically always use Xayah with a healer. But it's just... I don't feel like that's a good point to put
리더.
anyone on the stage.
될 거라 믿고 있었다고.
I guess I might just need to bring somebody like Lumen though.
복잡한 다들 멈추십시오. 이 길은 통행 금지.
실력 발휘해볼까?
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 본토는 숨길 수 없어.
That's a lot of men.
바로 잡아라.
Oh, they're all dead on the side. That's good.
이제부터는 하늘의 염을 보호했고 대사냥은 중생을 구했노니.
Top 10 doesn't really have a lot of enemy with 5S. I see. Maybe we put you down here. This,
해충 녀석이
the side does start to look a bit spooky.
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
But yeah, I think we basically done it.
금방 끝난다.
Honestly, the biggest problem was just figuring out the early rush.
근데 구상은 또 상당히 오래된 거라.
Yippee.
넌 대체 어떤 사람이지?
Let's go, we even got a cool new thing. Oh, okay. I mean, honestly, those are just some nice rewards to get. Saika's higher bearer chain casters have increased attack range and friendly units' redeployment time is increased. Oh. Those also sound like pain. That does sound like pain without... I guess we might be able to put somebody... I need to figure out where I get the explosions. Oh, not even a story, okay. It is time to just slaughter.
화살을 시위의 건의상 더 주저할 필요가 있겠습니까?
Orange side will be first problem. I mean, we could either be very aggressive, and we could put it in a corner like that, maybe. We do that. I guess let's see how this goes. I guess I want my Myrtle up front too, then. Guess we could try to put main tank there, but it's also the question if that's actually possible. Or we could put maybe tank there, since this is further away.
얘들아, 도와주러 왔어.
Exceed arts damage and Necro. God, I can't beat when Necrosis. I hate to hear that. Because you defeat Reborn Creation.
젊음의 냄새까지
Also increases blocking.
와, 아마도 사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
How would we best do this? I mean, honestly, for now, I wouldn't even mind just. Okay. I wanted to say, wouldn't mind waiting and just putting down. Guess we do sacrifice so many slots if we tank there. I cannot really heal you up. Plus, that just doesn't reach, yeah. Sad. Guess we could have put it on this corner, but it might be a lot harder to actually get anything worthwhile out of this then.
말하기 좀 그런데.
We'll just live with her perishing, I feel like.
휠체어로는 철골 위에서 드리프트를 못할 거라고?
To be fair, it is kind of very slow with the actual artilleries. And there's not that many enemies.
말해. 제거 확인.
공포는 숨길 수 없어.
베르스 데오 몰리스.
Maybe we can just cope to this.
실력 발휘해볼까?
Turns out new units just trivialize video game.
暇はありませんわね。
뭘 해야 하는지 젊음의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
I guess the problem is I still want somebody to damage them. You will die in the fire too, probably, but it's fine.
놓치지 않겠습니다.
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
But they did a lot of AoE damage.
뿌릴지라도 만구의 흑연을 몰아낼 수 있으리니.
Oh, fuck me.
doktor.
To be fair, I guess this side is not relevant anymore.
와, 아마도 사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있으니까 내게 명령하지 마.
Hi.
현재로부터. 눈 크게 뜨고 있으려는 노력을 해볼게.
Yeah, I guess if you do clear stages fast enough, you know, you can just sacrifice everyone. Boss, you were right. We lost them. Those rebels. Crafty little sand beasts, a lot of them. Just 5 seconds. And it's like they're all burrowed into the sand without a trace. Sure enough, that's why we shouldn't waste our energy on them. Guide your position well, until they poke their heads out of the holes again. Sure, you're the boss. Looks like you found yourself a bunch of loyal subordinates, boss. Oh, I think it will pay dividends. That's good for morale. I trust you too, I can tell. It's far more than what a mercenary should afford another mercenary. Just goes to show how effective Manfate's plan is. Think real highly of him? I almost forgot. You two are practically brothers from another mother these days, right? Just look at the mansion he gave you. The den alone is larger than your old backyard. That sounds like great payment. Was the Count's estate. I killed its previous owner. Oh, yeah. You know, the government doesn't want you to know, but you can just stab people and take over the house. Don't tell me that's weighing on your conscience. He was having afternoon tea at the time. His wife and their 3 children were sitting right in front of him. Okay, guys. I don't want to alarm you, but I've maybe heard of I might be a bad guy. Sure, this is nothing like the kind of work we used to take, but you're the one who agreed to the job. Nothing to mourn when our consciences died so long ago. And let's not ask these questions. Whatever it is you want to know, just take a look for yourself. Not like you don't know already. Is you being under a lot of stress supposed to somehow make me feel better? Whatever, let's talk about something else. It's not a time for us to find comfort in each other. I'm here because I have some advice for you. Pay attention to what's under your feet. You mean bombs? Mercenaries aren't all that trustworthy. Don't pay attention to the shadows when you walk. Your efforts might just be all for naught. Is that all you came here for? No, that's not all. What I really wanted to say is, after drifting around for so long, she's on the road. Our men in position? Yes, order the place per the Sarkaz orders. Don't be daft. I'm not talking about what the Sarkaz want us to do. Captain, are we really going to start a operation tonight? Are you sure we won't? I'm trying to ask if we fall into Manfred's trap. You think I'm so stupid I can tell what he's trying to do? Sorry, but yes. No, of course not. I wouldn't dare to. He's trying to test me. Well, let him test me. Our men are his to order around, but he doesn't know how many of us there are. We still have to be the Sarkaz gatekeepers then. Shut up! I hate putting it that way. Well, it's the truth, lady. Makes it sound so weird. The Sarkaz is... Yeah, whatever. We just have to bear with it today. Once they're done with this last thing, we'll have Londinium straight away. What are they so desperately here for then? Well, really? That's wonderful news. Ever since I was a kid, I've always hated Londinium. My parents both came to this place and never went back. City eats people. Right? I don't like it either. Have you ever seen another city like this? So many plates, so many tall towers, and so many sewers? Well, every big city kinda do be like that, huh? Every time I smell that stench, the smell of grease on the nobles' dining tables makes me want to puke. Now we can finally leave. Get the word out and put on your best performance tonight. Don't give Manfred anything he can use against us. And the 10 best fighters to come with me. As for you, I want you to tail Manfred. You saw where he was heading, right? Yes, Captain. Good. Tonight, I rescue our spy. I stayed here in Londinium for so long. I have to at least get one thing done before I can go home with my mind at ease, right? I won't let our leader down again. Oof. Ron, you're back. I am. Where's Swappen? Team got back a while ago. Good. Did they find any medicine? Let me check on Sully. There's no need. What are you talking about? Do you mean Sully? He died like a soldier. I still have to see him. Victoria has lost another fine soldier. The little girl has lost her father. How many more must we lose before we finally see the end of this tragedy? What was Sully's girls' names again? Was it Evan? Elisa? If memory serves, his family lived in County Askabad. Lake, pack up his belongings, please. Once the war's over, we'll pay his family a visit. But you didn't leave anything behind. Oh, no, that's the saddest thing. You cannot say that. Man, that's... right, he will leave behind his legacy and a free Londinium. Right? Nothing at all. No, Plague. At the very least, he left a story. We have to go on this journey still. His daughter will want to hear his story. I'll tell her that, even our darkest hour, her father never gave in to suffering. Right, I'll come with you, Horn, once the war's over. Also, I have a message for you, from Sully. What did he say? He said, "Sorry, Lieutenant, but you must live on." He apologized to me? He did, and I understood him. We all did. As soldiers, we all considered that we could die out there somewhere one day. No. Man. You know, I'm sure they won't have any trauma after this. All mentally stable, man. But after we saw all that, Sully, all of us understood what's far scarier. Take a look at the state of Londinium. It's our home, but it's become a prison. Is dying an honorable death too much to ask for? It shouldn't be. Indeed, but that's the truth now. You all know that well, but we want you to keep marching down this road, because you gave us hope. On. You didn't have to carry all our hopes on your back. It's too much for one person. Yeah, it's no pressure on you, Horn. It's harder to live, huh? Looks like I owe her an apology. With her. A fine Victorian soldier, just like the rest of you. She... Let's not talk about this now. Tell everyone we don't have time to mourn. Did you find out where they're keeping our people? There's a high chance. The information I got turns out to be correct. The Sarkas will move them tomorrow morning. I was going to ask what you think. You don't have to ask. Just give us the order. Very well then. We will begin as soon as the sun sets. I've marked the most probable locations on the map. Any thoughts? There are 8 spots? Is that where we finally will then tomorrow clash together before? It's kind of insane how many different, like, plot lines are going on at the same time. Not that I mind, but it is increased compared to how simple the storytelling was early on of Arknight. Now there's like 4 plot lines going on at once. Even for operators, it will be hard to check all these places in 2 days. Unfortunately, all 8 fulfill the requirements of a temporary prison. There are no settlements near any of them, which means that it's difficult for news to get in and out. They're located near the highway that leads to Central Londinium, which facilitates the Sarkas fighters' movement around the city. And none of them are connected to the plate we are in. Did the Sarkas commander figure out you're operating underground? I mean, it's probably they would over time, right? It seems like an obvious thing. He's a smart man. You mustn't underestimate him. And if this is where they're keeping prisoners, wouldn't there be a massive security detail guarding the place? We thought about that too. Unfortunately, even though our Wrecking team managed to track the Sarkas' movement in each plate, we haven't found any openings. What is this place? An abandoned factory. They say it used to make candy. And don't get the wrong idea, this is what the civilians and industrial districts usually call it. What they actually refined is an organic compound called Loxic coal. Yippee, my favorite sweet. It's packaged like sweets for children, so everyone's come to call it candy. A candy factory? Sounds familiar. I think you're pretty close to the answer. It's time to steal all the Loxic coal, so I don't need to farm it anymore. Dr. Liva, may I know why? You know who owns it? Ah, of course. You mean Mr. Thomas? Mr. Thomas has been working with the Sarkas, right? He said he saw the Sarkas using his factory for some shady business. He was almost silenced because of it. Not to mention, he has some information that Dublin wanted too. Well, the factions opposing the Sarkas wanted. Alright then. Tell Feist that this factory is our prime objective. Ammo, keep working on the move. We'll keep that option open to us too. Commander! What is it, Lawrence? Wrecking team is back. They ran into some Sarkas mercenaries above ground. Casualties? 4 injured and 1 captured. That's... Okay, you know, we will save Bill. Sorry everyone, the meeting ends here. I need to take a look. Commander! Rock, what are you doing? You just got your wounds bandaged. No, I have something I must tell the commander. Did you find her? Yes, we got news from Lady Golding. She's still at a school in the Northern Residential District, and she's safe. But they were ambushed by the Sarkas during a social gathering 2 days ago. And the messenger lady was taken prisoner. Well, we can free them all at once, it's convenient. Wait a moment, please. Is the messenger you're referring to the one who requested you to rendezvous with Woods Island? Proceeds, old friend. Right, that's her. Amiya, Dr. Lima, our rescue operation has been moved up. She is very important to the Salvation Corps. She holds a lot of information, and this might even affect our evacuation operation. Yes, I understand. She's irreplaceable towards Island too. This will be our first joint operation. Nothing could go wrong. Good. I have faith that Woods Island will help us rescue our imprisoned messenger from the Sarkas. Our strongest warrior, our most important ally, our most trusted friend, Lady Heidi Thompson.
同好多年前一樣，唔一樣。今次服從嘅係你嘅命令，我唔會後悔。
Time to storm a prison. Sarkas bearers have significantly increased HP and 4 tiles on the battlefields are no longer available. That's rude. I mean, as long as we can deploy our sacrifice somewhere on this side, I feel like we should be fine. It does eat so much goddamn stamina when you do the challenge missions at the same time. But it's neat. I do wonder, did they keep doing that in the future too, since they don't really do that in the events, even the recent one from what I've seen. But I do like the idea of, you know, being able to do all the challenges at once without having to basically play the stage once more. 17 Overcast. Abandoned liquor plant. Sardine Burrow. Londinium. Man. It's fine. At one point there will be sunshine in Great Britain, right? Right? Get moving. Don't just stand there. Get a move on. General said we gotta be done with these materials tonight and get them sent to the station. What are you crying for? You're slacking off? Please don't hit me. I haven't slept for 3 or 4 days now. I'm really tired. Stop it. Who are you? That gives you the right to stop me. Lady Heidi. Don't worry, just get behind me. I see, you're the new girl who just got here a couple days ago. You're a teacher? A journalist? Whatever. Don't remember exactly, but you're one of those good-for-nothing scumbags. How nice, a diamond dushin in Victoria. Save the smooth talk for the rich and noble. It doesn't work on us suckers. You're bleeding! If you want to kill me and my friends, then do it! But don't forget that there are some 100 pairs of eyes staring at you right now. What are you all looking at? I want to see how you're going to deal with me. You think we'd be scared of a bunch of prisoners? Well, you know, prison riots can be spooky, especially if you're outnumbered. Of course not, but work waits for no one. Isn't that right? You said it yourself. General wants these materials done tonight. Maybe seeing how you two is about to end up will motivate them some. If they figure out what awaits them tomorrow morning, you think they're still willingly spend the last night on terror-forging weapons for the enemies? You know, just say it a little bit louder. How'd you know that tomorrow? What's happened to know why you must let us live through the night? Are they saved as, like, blood sacrifices for some Sarkas magic again or something like that? Or why do they need to stay alive till tomorrow specifically? Hey, she's taunting you. Don't be a moron and spill all the beans. Let's get going. We have work to do too. I don't take orders from you. And that change of clothes really helped your temper, huh? Remember who was crying for his mother when he was fighting the Victorian remnants not all that long ago? Come on. Every man is allowed to miss his mother. Piss off, you loudmouthed merc. That's gonna roll one day because of that tongue of yours. We'll have that jerk who's been yelling about everything in my ears to thank. Trust me, I didn't used to talk like this. I'm too busy to be wasting time on you morons. Fine, I'll let these people live a couple hours longer. All of you, and you in particular, no funny moves. Listen up, the Saga's got no tolerance for slackers. Anyone who's not working wins the date with our plates, got it? I'll get to work, if you know what's good for you. I mean, honestly, since these for some reason need to be alive, it's good time to go into strike or something, maybe. Safe for the time being. I'm sorry, Lady Heidi. You got hurt because of me. I'm fine. Just got my dress dirty. Always so calm and graceful. Puts my mind at ease just knowing you're here with us. And trust me once more, alright? Go back inside and stay with your friends. The Sakas still need you to do their work. It won't hurt us for the time being. As for these mercenaries... We better stop watching. We got work to do tonight, right? But... Come on, no buts. Röderer told us to come and do whatever these soldiers say. Okay, stop staring at the wall. This place is the farthest from the entrance. Not even a bug could fly in here. Look, here. Looks at Thron. See how sturdy it is? Let's go. Psalm 27. Underground structure Sodine Borolodinium. Forward! Forward! Report, Commander. The third is all ready. Confirming exit number 9 clear. Confirmed. We can exit safely. Rock, what are you doing here? You're still wounded. Captain, permission to rejoin the team? But the commander said. They have Bill. He covered me. I can't just lie down here when I don't even know if he's still alive. Okay, but going wounded into an operation means that now you become a reliability and people need to watch out for you. You don't want to get captured too. I will rescue him, Wok, I promise. You might think I'm not a suitable leader. If he was here, we'd say that you are. We always believed in you. We all believe in you. You do. But this mission isn't like the coward rescue operations before. We might run into a bunch of Sarkis warriors head-on and find ourselves in unprecedented danger. Wok, before you joined the Salvation Corps, you're just the daughter of a trained stoker who'd only graduated secondary school. You're just a mechanic yourself. That's true. The Sarkis call us rebels. Does it really make us an army though? We're just normal Londinians. Well, at what point do you become an army and soldiers? I mean, you do risk your life, and I guess you're even doing it for your country. You're absolutely right. I'm very normal. I never remember all the righteous talk the commander preaches. Only thing on my mind is how to keep my family alive. Feist, I'm actually really afraid of the Sarkis. I'm more afraid of you dying somewhere when I'm not looking. Aww. I know, Wok, I'm afraid too. I'm afraid of dying. Maybe more afraid I could get the rest of you killed. This is not some ominous talk, for sure. Feels much better getting it off your chest, doesn't it? Now let's go. Doctor. Ent and I will guard this place of Salvation Corps. Doctor and Morgan are rendezvousing with Amir. Did something happen? There's no hiding anything from you, is there? It's nothing important. There's just certain things that we have to deal with sooner or later. We needed a suitable time for them. Need me to say anything? Are you all ready? You've just arrived at the exit closest to the objective. From here to the factory, we have to cross 2 underground blocks. Our squads are in position. We will make sure our trip to the objective goes smoothly. I will give you in command for the rest, Dr. Liver. Carissa is a capable leader. Everyone has expectations of her and Amir. Doctor, there's been a lot on my mind throughout this journey, but there's still one thing that I haven't entirely thought through. There's one thing I have to take care of myself, that this is it. I can't even keep my closest friends in check, then what's the point of coming back here? You will be a great leader and rule this country. Doctor, we got a transmission from Feist. We've made it above ground already. We need to rendezvous with them right away. Let's enjoy the Londinium air. All the nice smoke from the factories, you know? Breathe it all into our lungs, get some cancer, get a tears upgrade, the most important thing. I would like to know too. I wish you a safe journey. (7:55). Still overcast. Outside the eastern entrance, abandoned liquor plant, Sardine Bovo, Londinium. Lake, give me a report of the station up ahead. The path is clear. Over. Open. Sniper team is in position. Good. How many hostiles? I got 12 inside. All of them suckers. What about their commander? Do you see him? I don't. Stay frosty. Wait for my signal. Eight or 9. Still cloudy inside. Nothing changes. Abandoned liquor plant, Sardine Bovo. Why, that man just fucking died? Annie, who's in that room? Salvation Corps soldier they captured this afternoon. Are they interrogating him? The Psychers won't let a chance to get some Salvation Corps until slip away. A soldier probably doesn't have much longer to live. Hope you're hanging there for a little longer. It won't be much longer now. I mean, she does have faith. Are they here? No signals. No signs of anyone yet. Then stay on the lookout. How's Söder's search going? Mercenaries are watching our prisoners in the cells. We've been working all day. We have too many prisoners. We'll take time to check each one of them. What's more, this guy we have in here is a stubborn one. We haven't managed to beat anything out of him. Make good use of what time we have left then, if he still doesn't give us anything. Is it my time to shine then? You... Put your plate down. General, how did he... Wait outside, I will take care of this. Yes, please be careful. I'm sure you know that even if he actually tried to attack us, that blade wouldn't have done him much good. Please, I would rather you stop startling my men. You're all fairly anxious as is. Very well. We just didn't want to be late, especially considering the guy inside isn't even breathing anymore. It's interesting also that I guess the Salvation Corps really just likes the color red for the uniform and having like one red cloth. Like all of the characters basically have that. Came at just the right moment then. Who's in charge of the south side of the factory? Schwab's squad captain. Schwab, huh? He was my squad 5 years ago. Is that what you meant when you said I should pay attention to the shadows beneath my feet? Get a hold of Schwab's position. No, have him come see me right now. And it's a little quiet outside the building, isn't it? Yeah, the mercenaries guarding the place. Are they gone? Right, not all of them still here. Acting quite strange. They were strange to start with, no? Psychos never made any sense, but I'm making friends or killing. Oh, okay, no, that's rude. Don't say that unless you're trying to anger them. Sorry, Lady Heidi, but I've been locked in here for 2 weeks. It's hard for me not to hate the Sarkas. I guess understandable, but it's also not gonna help you. No one blames you. You're doing very well. Right. I hear the Sarkas General paid us a visit at noon. With the mercenary leader. Anfate dead? Anfate. That's not good. What's the matter? This is a trap. The Vizier, and maybe them. You read that the commander will start the operation tonight? Need to find a way to get in touch with them. It's been so many days and we still haven't found a way to get any news past these walls. No, I'm sure they've considered this could be a trap. This might, perhaps, be an opportunity too. Exactly. Bunny, let everyone know that our operation might need to be pushed up. Anyone who can fight should get ready to fight. Even if we can make it out of the factory building, it wouldn't be easy to push through all the defenses outside the gate. Well, let's come this way. A mercenary told me this wall here is very safe. "8:45. Outside the south wall of the abandoned liquor plant. The Dean Burrow. Higher, a little higher. Yep, this is nice, you Saber and all. Closer, what do you see? The entrances. Each of them have some 30 men standing guard. That's nothing. That's just one level of tower defensing. The ones guarding the entrance to the east are all Sarkas. So are the ones to the southwest. Actually, different outfits though. Looks like they might be mercs. And there's the main entrance to the north. Also Doublet forces who are guarding that one. Man, what a nice cooperation effort here. And there are also some 5 or 6 squads patrolling the campus, going about between each factory building. Wait, up the south, like the wall closest to us. This place is empty. Empty? Going by how things are laid out everywhere else, there should be a squad patrolling here too. But there doesn't seem to be one. Might be a trap. Doctor, should we proceed as planned? What do you think? We need to rescue Lady Heidi. We also need to get to Central Londinium as soon as possible. No matter the case, we don't have any time to waste. It's time for Unga Bunga. Let's go. What about the corpse? We'll do as you say in this operation. Commander's orders. We have someone to rescue too. Doctor, I was going to say that no matter what your call is, we've got our operation. My brothers in the third are right. You are the commander. Alright. Proceed as planned. Russia will stay on surveillance and support. No problem. Leave it to me. Amiya sent a signal to the others. Are the other Woods Islands above ground? Right, Mr. Feist. As soon as we get our signal, we'll know that we have an operation here tonight. Do you see them, Doctor? I'm guessing not yet, right? Then close enough. Is that a nearby? Does the Doctor have some kind of special arts? I have a phone with my favorite tower defense game installed. Wait, that sounds like some amazing technology. Doctor, you have to tell me more about it once we get back. Okay, have you heard about gacha games? They're pretty neat, until you need to swipe. What if someone is here? Should we wait outside? No need. If they determine there's a need to rendezvous with us, it will be after we head inside. And the problem at hand is still how we get inside. Doctor, it's your call. Which way? Right? You know, I'm guessing we have to go south. That's the wall. I get it. Lucia, Mr. Feist, do you have any way for us to climb over there? We could blow it up. That's the spirit. We made a bunch new demolition devices. Couldn't have blown Londinium's outer walls, but they could work here. It might be difficult. Londinium's factories are usually built with reinforced outer walls. As you blow it up from the inside, probably won't have as much of an effect as you'd expect. Then, how about if I pack in some more firepower? No, that will attract too much attention. Morgan's efforts will go to waste. Right, I guess we should have had Morgan take some with her. How about we use grappling hooks? Wok and I use them sometimes to hide from the patrols. Johnny, bring the stuff over here. You got it, Captain. I almost thought it was carrying it for nothing. Preparedness awaits Peril. I need Wok 5 to mark the position. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Here. Is this Wok 17? Why do you have it? Why, she was tinkering. Because I was working on it the whole time on your way up. Look, it's all done. It's got closer seal of quality on it. I just imagined it also has no small, like, demon wings on it. I'm not sure my seal of quality is any good to you, though. I checked it out. It's running well. What's this ear? And it was added. All closest friend don't get one. That's the spirit. Bep, you don't like it? If you don't like it... Oh no, need to fix it. Thanks. Nothing wrong with that phone then. I'll take the doctor, Johnny and Gabby with me. Wok, can you take Mia with you? Alright. We'll launch a device then. Wok 17, aim! Anchor secured. Let's do this, Miss Wok. Hold tight, Doctor. Wall isn't that tall, but they call these things ziplines for a reason. When do I get to be the master of my own fate? That will never happen. Welcome to being a main protagonist. Alright. Are we all ready? This might be our only chance. 3, 2, 1. Launch! Friends in far places. But what about in high places?
풍력을 걱정할 필요는 없어.
I see. I cannot deploy there anymore. I guess I can still deploy somebody to block here, which might be the play. Where do we put you? I guess we can just put you here. I'm taking awfully long.
얘들아, 도와주러 왔어.
Wait, do we not have artillery in this one? No kabooms?
미끼는 정했어?
I feel like I should make it super straightforward then, actually.
이쪽으로 와.
발밑에 박아.
Us can do just something like this.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진 장치를 달아볼까?
Probably just put you here. Maybe I'll put you here. Do you like the sound of that?
邊度嘅戰場最兇險？我嚟頂上去。
말하기 좀 그런데.
But yeah, I feel like
나밖에 수습 못해.
the stages without artillery are kinda not that hard with everything that I have.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 본토는 숨겼어.
사과야. 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
That is like a prime healing spot for sure.
돌아올 수 있으면 좋네.
Put you here.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
冷靜啲，有我喺度，黑體無敵嘅界命，諗好啦嘛？
출격전.
Right, you should be playing that. I love it. No thinking.
다들 이쪽으로 와.
너무 기다리게 하지
I
마.
guess I would love for the emergency to have a bit more DPS down there. Honestly,
하마터면 참.
at this point we can replace Murder, do this.
그나마 아리마생은. 뭐 제일 못해 에르스데오 볼렌테.
Where do we put you? That's a bit awkward, I must admit.
출격전.
But yeah, I feel like this is a nice total up.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 밑을 받아.
Fine, fuck it.
조정이
This man might perish.
冷靜啲，用黑體墓碑嘅界名，諗好啦嘛？
Yeah. I guess this really just makes you realize the biggest danger is just getting nuked. I mean, maybe some of them are hard hitting still, but they do not have enough HP to get to me, for sure, under normal circumstances. Enemy sighted. She's got steel claws. Goodbye, my man. That's one. He took his suckers down with just one hit. Not bad, feline. You and the Victorian army? Stuff it. You're strong. Not like those Dublin weaklings. Very well, feline. You're worthy of dying by my blade. Yippee, honorable duels. Watch out! Let's not jump to conclusions about who is dying by whose blade just yet. Suckers, you can imagine how much I want to end your life right now. Too bad, my sword is broken thanks to your friend there. Doctor, snap out of it. I know what you're thinking. You want revenge, right? This isn't the time. We promised the doctor we'd make a ruckus for the enemies here and then leave. Feline, you killed a Psychos or two before. You're alive. A Psychos will claim your life one day. Yeah, but it's gonna be in like 80 years. Don't care about my life all that much. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have run away from you people. What's got into you? You aren't even dodging the arts. I can take a few more suckers down before I die. I shouldn't have brought you here. Don't forget, Venus is still waiting for you down below. Siege. If you want to die, suit yourself. But don't get a doctor and Amia killed. It brings shame to Venus' name. Exactly. Sadly, you have to survive another day. Fine, Morgan, tell me, how much longer do we need to hold them? 5 minutes. Then the doctor said someone would be here to pick us up. There's a fight up ahead. Right, don't know who they are, but looks like they beat us to the punch, fighting the Sarkas. Blake, do you remember how I said I got away from Dublin? Said someone helped you. Right, I didn't see his face, but I knew he's strong. So strong that he could walk into the campground alone, even though there were hundreds of them. Oh, if he was that strong, why'd he need such a ruckus? Not necessarily him, but he definitely isn't alone. There's a team who's been fighting Dublin and the Sarkas since the Dean. Blake, I've never been so sure. We aren't the only resistance members left. Yippee, there's still hope. We still have friends out there, spreading fire under the night sky. We go help them then. No, we can't change our objective just yet. Let's move up and seek inside where our friends of the Sarkas distracted. On. There's a Dublin team closing in on you. Watch out, their leader is Manticore. Wonder if we actually get to kill her already, or she's gonna keep staying relevant. Soldier. A fire? Right, they reported to me they heard fighting just now. Where are the guards? Most of them are still here. They haven't been torn away yet. I knew it. They came prepared. Should we proceed then? Let's watch the fire outside for the time being. Operation has begun. Have everyone get ready. Remember, that's our only chance. Hey you, what's this? Did you break the factory's machinery? You're welcome. I mean, you don't need it after tomorrow. Who let you in here? It's you? Hello there. I knew you were planning something. Get over here. Whatever I, of all people, might be planning shouldn't mean anything to a warrior like you. Ever since the Steam Knights vanished without a trace, the Knights of the Tower fell one after another. How many warriors are there in Londinium? No, all of Victoria, worthy of your attention. What's with the flattery all of a sudden, feline? Trying to get me to let my guard down? You underestimate the Sarkas. You're right. I can't kill you tonight. Not yet. But it's not going to stop me from sticking this arrowhead against your throat. A pampered, high-class lady like you is going to bleed with just a little scratch to your throat, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure everybody does if, like, cut their throat. Hot take. Let you stand here and watch your friends die one by one. By next morning, you'll have blood completely dry too. If my blood will satisfy you, take this. Oh, what's this? My eyes! It burns! Well, he won't see anymore. Eddie, are you alright? Just a scratch. It will stop bleeding soon. You see that? The Sarkas fell for it. Regent, you told me to keep actually work. Let's have him lay down here for a little. Just taking his crossbow and knocking him out almost broke my hand. But hey, you have a weapon now. The Sarkas are a hardy bunch. Their eyes weren't always full of blood and hatred. You would have noticed you sneaking up to him. Never mind. Benny, how's everyone else doing? He did what he said and took over the factory. Probably won't be able to hold it for too long though. The Sarkas are on their way, and they won't fall for this twice. You better hurry then. Wonder what they actually plan if they don't just do a straight prison break there. General, they're here. Which entrance? All three under attack. I'm not surprised. What about the Dublin forces? I guess for once Mandragora was kinda on our side, huh? Yippee. I love that everyone got like fancy symbols and they were like, fuck it, it's Mandragora. They're fighting the rebels. Where's Mandragora? I haven't seen their leader. I see. Perhaps you'd be interested in what's about to take place here. What about Höderer? I'm here. I thought you were meant to guard the southwest entrance. Before I head back to the fight, there's one thing I have to tell you. An injured mercenary? Who is he? His name is Schwab. We had some dealings with each other, but he betrayed me, leading to some unexpected hiccups. Betrayed? That's an awfully terrible way to put it. Höderer, have you forgotten who you are? Maybe you're the one who's forgotten himself, Schwab. You mercenaries. You've never been anything else. Höderer, she's here. I haven't told her about you. Now, don't you see what a great friend I am? I really can't wait to see the look on your faces. I've no idea what you're talking about. I've no need to listen to a traitor talk. On fate. Höderer, you needn't explain anything. All I need to know is if you still serve me. I mean, pay seems great. No question there. Good, then I have a new mission for you. Rock, Johnny, Gabby, all of you landed? Good. You've made it in. Doctor, are you doing okay? I'm about used to this. I hope the doctor does at least do a lot of cardio at this point. Sorry, I haven't ever had a passenger, and all I could think about was what if the grappling hook couldn't support the two of us. That's why I had to hold you so tight. At least we landed safely. Closure, can you see what's going on inside? I can see everything, no problem, Amia. Even the fur in your ears. Okay, man, that is some high definition camera. Why is your tone so close? It's too loud. Besides, why can't I hear you speaking to it? Why aren't we using the comms? The comms could be bugged. You could also be listening in to us, but I guess it's still safer. I mean, you said Sarkaz commander's a real smart cookie. Not my Gloklo 1651 though. It's running an all-new security system. That's right. When I was installing the whole ship before we left. Gloklo 1651? Wok Wok? You don't mind, right? I kind of took some inspiration from your tones. It's okay. I like the name. It's cute. Awesome. Gloklo, some number. Start scanning. Our target. ID Thompson. Target. The target's not far off. The target Quap. Sarkaz troops. Aim is closing in. Ivan, be careful. Get ready to fight. What are you people doing here? Watch out. You rebels. Like a finfish caught in a net. Mr. Mia. There are dozens Sarkaz behind him. Box 17. Let me do it. Time for scary spooky dark arts. Black lines. You're the Cortus. Warrior? We'll ask you this. Are you willing to surrender? Surrender? Cortus, what kind of joke is this? Just watching you wield this power makes me sick to my stomach. I'll never let you touch my emotions. It's time to make the man cry. You've seen arts like this before? Don't make me laugh. All the Sarkaz here have seen it before. I'd like to kill you myself, but before that, I have to tell the general. Someone attacked him from behind. A crossbow bolt. Where from? Rock 17. Aim! Hello, my Salvation Corps friends, and also my Woods Island friends whom I haven't met. Good evening, everyone. I prepared the tea. Why do you not sit down? Lady Heidi? That's right. We meet at last, Miss Amir. I don't have time to explain, Doctor. You're the doctor, right? Exactly as Kal'tsit described. That's a compliment for sure. I love so many options where I could just stay silent. I mean, my choices don't matter, but I have some character. Come on, my man. Yes, give me your actions about what I expected, Doctor. We thought to how we'll make it out of here? Over here. They're here, come. Right. Another one down. Quiet down, Sarkaz. I won't let you toward the other fighters here that quickly. Thanks, Benny. Where are the others? My lady, we've taken the factory on the south side. Methods you taught us are working really well. Even the frailest weavers are managing to fight off the Sarkaz guards. Man, sometimes I feel like the Sarkaz really just rely on their brute strength while not having any training at all. Jesus Christ. Everyone's using the tools and machines they're familiar with, after all. These factories are ours, Benny. The Sarkaz can control everything here as easily as they thought. Lady Heidi, I never expected you to be such a formidable fighter. Miss Amir. Please call me Amir, just like Dr. Kal'tsit does. Okay, Amir. Kal'tsit taught me a lot of things. And yes, that includes fighting. Too bad I wasn't her best student. So I'm able to help her with much. Man, you are not the best student, but still can take over a factory with just prisoners. Do I need to see Kal'tsit's best students? That sounds horrifying. I will do my absolute best to help Woods Island in this battle, just as I fought alongside the Salvation Corps. Another team of Sarkaz soldiers is coming our way. Right, I don't want to be killed, Joy, but things are pretty tense right now. There's not just one team. It looks like all the Sarkaz fighters in the factory are coming our way. You know they lost the building. Right, Doctor, we did our best, but it's bought us very little time. That's why I need you to think of a way to get out of this right now. You know, my plan was, this man is smart. He can come up with something. A friend of ours should be here soon. A friend? Is this just a single man? Or a whole team? Doctor, the Sarkaz soldiers that Manfred trained are very hard to deal with. They could be hiding anywhere. We mustn't let our guard down. Everyone, I'm seeing something really strange. It's way too weird. The suckers up ahead are fighting. They're fighting other suckers. Yippee, we love infighting. Wait, are those suckers mercs? It's the strange mercenaries. One of them seemed to have lent us a hand this afternoon too. Suckers mercenaries? No, we can't trust them. They're the ones who took Bill this afternoon. Rock, calm down. You're still wounded. I'm fine, but I can't say that about Bill. Captain, help me out. You need to understand. Lady Heidi, you said the Sarkaz mercenaries helped you. Could you be more specific about that? It was like they were sending me a signal, but I wasn't entirely sure. What kind of signal? Just believe. What a fancy meeting again, huh? All these Victorian soldiers, should we kill them? Bloody Dublin, Captain, why aren't you attacking? Orn, why are you stopping me? Have you forgotten how many of our brothers and sisters died at their hands? It's time to, be dominant, just stare at each other. That's the important thing. When she cast her wish on us, the Dublin caster always raises their hands. It was those hands and that staff that took Cello's life, as well as the lives of many of other Victorian soldiers. One puts her hand on the crossbow she hid up her sleeve. If Mandragora shows any signs of lifting even a single finger, she will immediately pull the trigger. Or perhaps she could just pull the trigger now. It doesn't seem like a bad choice either. She can tell from her opponent's eyes that she's thinking the exact same thing. What's going on? The southern zone's blown up. You mean the entire wall? Could only be done from the inside. Damn it. Alright, let's back them up. Is this a signal for us to evacuate? Sounds like it. The doctor never told me anything, but since the suckers are gone, I guess our mission is over. You two should go on ahead. Who's there? Before it's Island. I'm taking over from here. Captain, the Sarkaz evacuated. This is a perfect opportunity. Should we head inside or... Let's go. One does not take her hand off her crossbow. Claire closely follows Mandragora as she leaves. A single bolt in the distance. That's all it would take. All she has to do is pull the trigger. The opponent's chest should be torn open, splattering blood everywhere, just like what happened to Cello. So why are you restraining yourself? Having way to fit this crossbow herself, who knows its limits very well, but they're so close to each other, with the two of them now within a hair's distance. Orn, they're gone. Was really worried about controlling myself. Orn, thanks for holding me back. You're right, we shouldn't fight Dublin here. We actually started fighting each other, the Sarkaz would have found us. I'm surprised Mandragora could hold herself back though. She was hounding us like crazy. What are they doing? What is Dublin doing? One refuses to analyze this question. Her fingertips are still from the boiling blood. Why didn't she pull the trigger? Why didn't Mandragora raise her hand? These voices are clashing in her chest. She can feel a clear sense of regret. Why is for the greater good, probably. But she can say that. That's not what her men want to hear. Forget Mandragora, she's not our objective. Okay, Horn, what should we do now? Follow Dublin inside? Yes. Everyone, we're cancelling our original plan. From here on out, we'll stay dark. Blake, you'll continue to be point man. If you run into any Sarkaz guards, take them down. Robin, we'll follow Blake and provide fire support where necessary. Everyone else, follow me. You see the opening up ahead? Our Dublin friends left us dead. We should take advantage of it when they're dealing with our enemies. Remember, we came as a team of 5, so we leave as a team of 5. No, we leave the Sarkaz prison with even more of our friends. Watch my hand signal. Move out. What was that explosion? Miss Closure, that wasn't you, was it? Sorry, we have like 4 special operations going on tonight. Ever, we're starting. It wasn't her. She wouldn't have blown up her own phone. Doctor, is this part of your plan? It's a little flashy, isn't it? You know, in a sense, isn't everything part of the Doctor's plan? Doctor, is it? Look, someone's walking past the dust. It's another Sarkas. Box 17. Again with the weapons. Not to mention, more fresh meat. Liver, is this how you always greet your heroes? Is the Sarkas one of yours? Kinda. I mean, I assume it's W, right? Miss Rockrock, please keep your weapon trained on her. Come on, little bunny. It's been ages. Are you really so heartless? It hurts. It cuts deep, you know? Mr. Feist, please check for any original explosives in our immediate vicinity. No time. We have people to rescue. Oh man, what a shame. Looks like we don't have time for proper hellos. Come here, Heidi. You're here for me? Hey now. Can you at least sound a little more enthusiastic? You're only just mad. It's not like you're the biggest fan of Liver anyway. Wait, there's people that are not big fans of me? We cannot have that. If it wasn't for that stinking old bitch, one you love ever so much asking me to come get you, I wouldn't be here either. Ask any Sarkas here, I don't come cheap. Had Seed sent you? Is Sarkas mercenary the explosives expert? Are you? W? Whoa, she told you about me. Should I be breaking down in tears of joy? Look at that. Out of all my old fans running around, there's actually somebody who still cares about me.
위기 속에서도 이토록 완벽한 승리를 얻어내시다니 참으로 훌륭하십니다.
Well, you know, she will help with this faction at least. Man, I'm only at 10-10. Can I actually see? No, I guess maybe I can see here. Okay, it goes up to 10-17. That's... I am ready that the chapters will go to like 10-20 at some point. And I guess we have hell stages again? But I don't think I can do the hell stages anytime. Oh, you get Heidi though. Interesting. I did not look what first the eyes have significantly increased blood-sucking abilities. But we have no bombs, you know? That's all I needed to hear. This was through the smoke. This way through the smoke. Follow the light of the fire. Devil. What's this? An egg mixer? Did you think you could hurt a Sarkas mercenary with a toy like this? Stay back. Calm down. Over here, behind me. The one's on our side, for now. Your side? Don't be too sure of yourself on that one. W. Would be wise if you made an effort to be easy to work with. That is, if you hope to get any information out of me. That's a pretty roundabout right there. Say, you wouldn't happen to be Kal'Tsid's legitimate daughter, would you? That's a good question. Does Kal'Tsid actually have children? What are you? Nah, you two look nothing alike. Thus, how could that icy old hag have any kids? You know, in the current year of our Lord, hags are in high demand. Let me tell you, W. How old is W? I mean, it might be the right hair, but, you know, she could also probably count as a hag. Screw it. No way, you could ever get buddy-buddy with a lady like you. Suits me just fine. Don't you worry, won't be here long. I know how much my head's worth in merc circles. I'm not a generous mood. Alright, there. Bombs. You buried more bombs. Did you blow up the other paths? Where are you, man? Are you still finding the Sarkas in the plant? We really want to know. Explaining the whole deal would be a huge pain. Let's skip right to the good part. You're all dead. Yippee! Dead? Well, you think it would be easy to scoop you out of there? There's most of the Londinium recruits I picked up past a few months in that nasty old factory. And this had better be worth it. Can we go now? Let me do a head count. Alright, everyone in the southern plant escaped. Was hired to snack you. There's an entire congregation. I can't see them charging double for this mess. Like, I'm sure Woods Island can afford this. We do sound so rich in a sense. I just don't question how we have all that money, but I think we're doing fine. Bare mandate. You know, we don't need mandates when we can do story. Like, I will do mandate probably next week when we have more of the reward work. I mean, it just feels like a waste to do more when I don't get anything more of the rewards. Being a hooded monster, and let's... What are you standing around for? But hey, Crimson, how are you doing? W, was it you who blew up this path? I also kind of really still want... Okay, it is fun. I will say it's probably the best side event I have seen in the gacha game, but I also still need to catch up on the story. I mean, I won't catch up in time for chapter 16, but I really want to be there in time for chapter 17. W, was it you who blew up this path? Yeah, not about to give our pursuers any chances. But yeah, it is kind of impressive that's such a fleshed out mode, and I think I already told you, I really wish that we will get us as a permanent mode. It is very fun. It's also just a nice way to play operators I didn't own and try them out. 5 push-ups. Okay, I guess it's push-up time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's very good. Kinda didn't get to work out this week because of sickness and stuff. I mean, I'll probably get to work out tomorrow, but yeah. It is nice to actually use my muscles again. But Faiz and his team just left. He went to rescue people. Hailed them closure. Oh, come on! Getting lost like this? At your age? What's the situation, Blake? They're down. Good. Keep moving. On, to your left. Dublin, I have your hat. Close enough. Not Dublin here. How did you get a chance to wallow in your disappointment? Another? How many Sarkas bodies have we seen? 26. It's nice that you keep count. All Dublin? Looks like it. Man, what is Mandragora after here? I don't know how to put this, but Dublin saved us a lot of effort. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, even if it's just for tonight. There's no shame in admitting it. How long have you been with me here in Sodin? We need to use every means at our disposal if we want to survive. Come on, left door here. Ready? Clear. Good. Now the right side. Watch the corner swapping. I don't want any surprises. Watcher. Go! Go away, devil. We're not talking. Found them. Your friends. I never thought. We heard sounds of fighting. Sort of flicker of arts. Or some new devil torture method. Sorry, we couldn't get here earlier. Can you stand, soldier? Soldier. Haven't heard that in a long time. You do have a fancy uniform, though. You're an officer. You've got nerve to come here. What are you doing? We're here to save you. Save me? Why? So I can get twigged again? So I can die in your next plot with the foreigners? You know, I guess, you know, probably would also be mentally stable after being tortured in prison for like weeks. In your dreams, sir, we rather die here. God damn it. Very well. Open your crossbow. On, what are you? Hammer's presses not to be wasted. But these are compatriots, loyal soldiers of Victoria. If the last wish is to die here, then we'll grant it. You'll really kill me? Yes. You'll die as you wish in this dark room, forgotten by Londinium. You'll turn to bleached bones in this old abandoned factory, until the dust and dirt bury you. Or you could do something different with this crossbow. You could take it, come with us, and fight your way out. Perhaps you still get your wish and die trying. Yippee! Now that is my motivational pep talk right there. But you have a chance to see the night sky. Leave the air full with the smell of rust and oil. Ah yes, you know what I've really been missing? That smell of smog and oil. And think about your loved ones breathing that same air. I swear on my life that they remember what you gave. Yes, they could still be alive. Have you made your choice? Time's flying. I'll go with you. Give me a weapon. What about the others? Are you coming too? Good. Plague, you have 9 new men. Tell me your names before we move out, soldiers. Oh, we're skipping the list, but I need to know who's gonna perish. Closer, have you made contact with the Self-Salvation Corps team? Hold on, I just got this told we started. It's different from the other one. This isn't good. Heidi, lead other civilians out of here. The 3rd Regiment will be waiting. W? Hey, all the mines I left behind got blown up. Do you know what that means? Means a lot of guys are chasing us right now. Using up my men wasn't enough for you, huh? You gotta use up my bombs too. We can compensate her. 5 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes it is. Closure, get in touch with Feist and tell him that he and Vok need to be back within 5 minutes. Doctor, we have to join the battle. Oh, that's what I've been waiting for. No battle. Well, be honest with me. Have you put on weight? You're heavier than I thought. How about this? Hey, that's better. What did you do? Some magic trick? That's a change of posture. Alright, just stay put. Don't open your wounds. He's bleeding out on his back. I saw you lying in that pool of blood, I thought. What was that? Those devils don't got the skills. It just... Take a break. Don't talk anymore. Have you found an exit, Vok? The Sarkas must have done something with these rooms. I feel like we're going around in circles. I hear the sound of fighting a few minutes ago. Exit should be around here. Never mind what I just said, Bill. Keep talking so you don't fall asleep. Remember the reward you asked for after the last win? A food can? You said you wanted a mechanical metal crab to give to your niece in the city? Yeah, I was hungry. Lucky you've got a good memory. Good memory? I didn't sleep at all that next few days working on that thing between missions. I'd better hang in there after all the effort I put in. Alright, boss. Whatever you say. Footsteps! Oh no, suckers. Where did they go? There's a blood veil. They can't have gone far. We should hurry. Come on, Captain. I'll take the other side. Look at me. Can't even walk without 2 people helping me. Don't say that. We're family and we look out for each other. Captain, they're catching up. Hold them off, Johnny. Gabby, you've got the grenades, right? Give us some cover. Watcher. Rockrock, has Walk 17 found a way out? I'm counting on it. Oh, okay. See, that does look adorable, though. Right turn here. Or right, to the right. Wait. I get to twink. Let's go. Actually, I should get up soon and get more water. Thank you, Crimson. You played? Nah, I did not play 1.1 yet. I honestly didn't log into Enfield the last few days. I mean, I might go back to actually do the actual story. I hope it is. I hope it's at least as good as Bowling was compared to Valley. Hi, Olsey, my work is over, so I stalk you. Oh no. I mean, come on, no, everybody loves some Venus. Hi, hope you're doing well. Wait, who is talking? Rock 17? You can talk? What's that? Some dumb engineering joke? Took me ages to hack this Torrent system. I didn't change anything, okay? The system was too simple. Closure? Yes, it's me. I didn't have a chance to install voice data onto your phone, so I have to synthesize it. Not cute enough? Why? It actually sounds rather like you. Where do we go from here? Just take your ride. Or always go wide, that's how you get out of a maze. Not everyone likes Venus. Goddamn vegans. I mean, there are vegan sausages, right? I hope vegans can enjoy some vegan sausages. Because I do love my sausages. To be fair, like, tofu itself is also tasty if you do it right. Like, I should try to experiment more with tofu at some point. Like, smoked tofu is kinda neat. Wiener dog. Okay, what about a hot dog Wiener? Left turn. Wait, no, there are Sakas there. I mean, enemy Sakas. Go back. There are more enemies to the rear. Right then, let me think. Right, let's go upwards. Huh? Don't you have that flying gear? I mean, grappling hook. There's a vent above you that should allow a man to pass through. Let's go, it's Metal Gear time. We just crawl through all the vents. Should? We have wounded here. Gotta be sure. I need Rockrock to take control of the throne for a moment. Alright. What do we do? How many pulls I got? Do you mean in Enfield or do you mean in Arknights? In Enfield, I'm not quite sure, actually. I should have a bunch saved up. Probably not enough to guarantee, though. I did not pull for one. In actual Arknights, I'm getting close to the 300 for the Silver Ash banner. The only pulls I do is on push doors. Me, every time I'm nervous when I need to go to some appointment. Actually, I can check since I am a nerd that looks too much into pull calculator to see how far I'm off. Yeah, I'm right now at 273 pulls roughly, and I should have like 330 pulls when Silver Ash is up, and if I keep doing more story, I should also have like 600 well, 300 more pulls basically for the Wang banner. I love me some Wang. I mean, I know that, you know, everybody hates Visitor, but I'm probably gonna spike Visitor if I don't get her, probably. It's nice to have her. 200 plus is a lot though. It is a lot. I basically have not really been pulling much, and I did go through like also old story stages and do the challenge missions and stuff, especially since right now there's no event up, and I guess not really anything's good. Fate for the Lappy fan. I mean, Lapland Alder could also be neat. I do like Lapland, but I will be, if I will use, I guess I actually also heard for like the super hard stuff, Visitor is not actually that great, is she? But I also feel like just having Visitor for IS and stuff like that could be neat. I don't even know who the other sparks all are. I think Virtuosa is also one of the sparks. Didn't really use her much, but when I loaned her for a while, it was kinda nice to use her. I mean, I will think and see who I get. I'm still kind of upset that the first limited banner I pulled on with like the extra banner, like as like off banner character, I got W, like normal W, and I was kinda sad. But also better options, he has powerful Necrosis. But yeah, I feel like Necrosis dongs must also be just be high because of the gold here, which granted I don't own yet, but I guess I will get him sooner or later. It's probably gonna be later. I guess the latest is if I can get him from a paid selector. If he has a V1, I might consider pulling on it. I'm starting to see the value in having Inferior Tragodia. I did pull a little bit on his banner and was sad because instead of Tragodia, I did just get a different 6-star. Logos? I do have Logos already. But I don't have like his module yet, so it's not like he does do any necrosis for me right now. But yeah. They get who? Tragodia. Since, you know, he be powerful. I did realize at this point. But yeah, it's gotta be a while till I can get Tragodia. Wok, do you really trust her? Actually, when... I guess I can look it up later in this. I wonder when Tragodia and stuff would actually be in this shop for certificates. But it would probably take so long. Do you have a better plan? Captain, they're coming. I can see the leader. Quick, open the vent. Gotcha. Wok, aim. Wok 17. Is it open? Almost. Again. Wok. But yeah, I also need to figure out who of the shoes shiplings I really would want or I think about it. I need to also look into them, since I assume you can also just spark a 300 on that banner. Otherwise I gotta be sad. I mean, it's nice that I can still guarantee basically getting Chen and Wang. But yeah. Actually, I also have no idea what Wang actually does. I know he's a trap master, but I did not really look into him yet. And missed. How did that sort? Finally found a way out. Isn't it a little late? I hold him off quick. My courage isn't worth much in battle. No, my man. Johnny! Wok, the vent. I can't. I've got 2 grenades left. Even the suckers can't. I think Hödewa can. Look at us just played. What the grenade got cut in half. Jesus Christ. Hey, Basti. How are you doing? It doesn't not. Oh, it's just delayed. I'm stupid. How are you doing? How did your stream go? I did see that you were retailing and also catting. Hope you had a nice time. And yeah, check out Masdisa. He's playing like all of Arknights chronologically. And that is cool. He does do all the reading because he's an actual nerd now. And sometimes he's also tweeting cats. And yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having a good time. We're breaking out of prison for sure. What? The grenade got cut in half? Now, see, that makes me want to have further. Captain, this is no ordinary Sarkas. Yeah, he was in the past. He's cool. Gabby! I'm just an ordinary mercenary. Did you really think you could beat Manfred or Favises? Pretty naive. Sarkas, did you think all I had was grenades? Grenades, smoke bombs is more like it. Bombs that can hurt the Sarkas don't look like that. Feist, Wok, you hear me? I feel calibrated. But you only have one chance. Hold on tight. Wok. It worked. We can go up now. You first, man. So that we're escaping. I really would like to at some point get to fight Hödewa. Surely at some point that has to happen. No, you're with Bill. You go first. Alright. You're not getting too Sarkas. I protect my family. Won't hurt them again. Box 17? Self-destruct drone. Pathetic. Captain, go! Tell me, Feline, was it really worth it? Losing that many to save one? Every one of them called out for the captain with the last breaths. Will you take responsibility for their sacrifice? I would rather none of them died. Hold on, Wok. Huh? There she goes into the vent. The grappling hook again. Smart, but not smart enough. We need better tricks to survive in battle. We'll meet again, children. You don't know it, but there's no way you'll leave this inferno. Inferno mentioned, what is this? Limbus Company? Are they here, Closure? Four minutes, 50 seconds. Countdown? Wie? Amir! They're here! Feist, just the three of you? The other two. They won't be back. We need to get out of here now. There's a really dangerous Sarkas after us. There are a lot of them. It's an ambush. None of us would have made it if not for Closure. They knew we'd go there, and they know you're here. They're just waiting. It's a trap. We have to go before it's too late. I mean, they already concluded it was a trap beforehand. It's too late. Damn it, this is my last mine, and the biggest one. Yeah, you know, W just wants to keep holding on to some. I get her. How many last ones is that? Stop buttering me, Lyra. Yes, I have one bomb left. Guess who it's for? Aww. Are you nervous? You didn't notice the explosion sounded kinda weird? I guess there's really nothing under that tin head of yours. I love W. So you do love the kind of woman that will just blow you up if you forget, like, her birthday. The guy didn't fall into my trap at all. He avoided it and disabled the original circuits. Need me to say it even clearer? No, it didn't take me too much effort to set up the mines. But the Tekken lady was the last one to put all my mines out of commission. Talala can't be here, can she? There's no way. But actually, a funny thing that happened with Talala. Hey, what's with the face, buddy? You've got her all locked up in... Oh, this is awkward. Well, you think she was her own birthday? Oh no. Damn it, Liver. Damn you, and damn that Calcite. Congratulations, Liver. You know, the second on my list of people to bomb. Yippee! Thanks. She's a dumb cockroach. I mean, I would say she has some brain cells at least. But it's not like... I do get that sometimes she's not using them wisely, for sure. W, there's a lot of intel that we haven't shared. We need to get out of here. Get out? Easy for you to say. For someone who can blow me up or someone who can blow me. You know, whatever you're into, I won't judge. Be glad it's not Talala here. I don't smell the arrogant stench of Dwaco fire, but... surround the place. Vita, Lothar, block the path on the other side. You got so many men in so little time? Oh no, Doctor, Lady Heidi and others are still inside. Sorry, Amir. Save that for when we get out. Very well. Doctor, let me... W? Why are you crapping me like that? Save your strength, bunny. Look at the gang we've got here. Artificer, wounded, garbage. Who can fight? You're right, but we'll do our best. We won't be a burden. Save your strength for running. You'll want to be fast. You want to be faster than the slowest in the group. That's how things like this realistically work, to be honest. I didn't want to say this. It's really not my style. But I need Heidi alive. There's something I need to ask the old woman. W? Go, take your people and pick up your trash. She needs to know why hacks are so irresistible. W. I will need you to slow down with the story. No, I need to catch up with the main story. I will feel so sad when chapter 16 releases in like a week and I get to like stare out of the window while all the cool kids play the new chapter while I am still in Britain and hang out with a cockroach instead. Huh? Good luck, we'll be waiting. You're still here? Need me to blow you up? But it's fine. I mean, at some point you will be able to watch me go to the side stories. Or, okay, Musty. Imagine 24-hour Arknights streams all week, next week, from you. It's gonna be beautiful. I mean, you do like the story of this game, right? I mean, I feel like it's the only reasonable thing to do. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Are you gonna do like floor 15 ones in Limbus? And I do need to do my weekly Miro Dungeon one at some point, and I guess I should make it be the floor 15 one already. There's probably multiple reasons. I do hate that the achievements in Limbus do like release staggered. Finally, some peace. Ah, fuck that. CX. I want to play Mechanics. Well, okay. 12-hour streams of Arknights. Then you get 8 hours of sleep, because I'm generous here. And then 4 hours of Mechanics. Okay, please don't do that. That sounds unhealthy. I honestly, real talk, I don't understand how you already have so much time to stream in some sense. Finally, some peace. We talk like we're actually friends. Okay, Ma. Thank you, my child. As for you, wanna keep blasting at this rate? There won't be much left to bomb. What's this? A rock? Some kind of lame joke? Also, I mean, I feel like, even with how fast I'm going, I'm not gonna complete chapter 10 this week, right? At best, I'm gonna complete chapter 10, like, next week. I feel like you have plenty of time. Congratulations, you've pissed me off. Aw, I feel like it's very easy to piss off W, though. I was hoping to be a little frugal today. Why don't you come out? I promise I'll leave something of you that's recognizable. That was close. Only 2 bombs away from hitting me. You've grown again, W. Wait, what? You? It is like a reunion. We should make a movement out of that.
화살을 시위에
Okay, I'll show you my billions in video games.
정했어?
I mean, this should be straightforward. I guess the early games are a bit tight at this point with what they're throwing at me. Honestly, do I feel like I do feel like putting you here probably for later?
時間は待ってくれませんわ。사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
I feel like putting you here is reasonable.
마음을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운 인간 세상이랑 지옥의 파노라마 뷰 중에 뭘로 하고 싶어?
I guess getting some actual tanks in the back lines has to be safe.
邊度嘅戰場最兇險？我嚟頂上。
Wouldn't piss her off. You know, good luck. What the hell are those things? Why am I getting attacked by tentacle monsters at this point? What the hell are the Sakas cooking? I mean, I guess I should not be surprised after the bundles of worms, but Jesus.
하마터면 잠들 뻔했네. 사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
I don't care about the side too much. Put you here.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진 장치를 무사히 돌아올 수 있으면 좋네.
I guess this man could become dangerous, but
冷靜啲，又默摸黑到跪低，都算你有。
I feel like with how overpowered my units are, I can just basically still turtle up and slowly eat them.
뭘 해야 하는지 발밑을 봐봐.
I mean, like it's almost like no real place for you even. That's awkward.
doctor, すぐにそれでも慰めを求めますね. 제일 먼저
I guess. Might as well put some stuff down.
놓치지 않겠습니다.
저 녀석이
I can't see us losing in any shape or form.
응고되어라.
Look at this man standing there menacingly. And look at them getting roasted by 2 damage. Oh, that felt so nice.
너무 기다리게 하지 마.
I can't wait to actually see Soli in the story. It does seem like he is kinda important for, I guess, the more Chinese story arcs, from what I've heard, but yeah, man. I do love his slash.
冷靜啲，
It might be one of my favorite abilities to just activate it. It feels nice. It's not the strongest, but it feels nice. Didn't think I would ever see you surprised like this. I gave you a hint, after all. That rock? Very funny. I thought... Who did you think would come? Manfred? I'm thinking Theresis must be getting senile if he let you live. You even get to roam around Londinium like this? I thought you guys had long dead, so I haven't heard anything from you in ages. I mean, that is how it works. I also have to object permanence. If I did not talk to someone in a week, I will just assume they're dead. So, please keep talking to me, otherwise I'm like, man, my friends died again. Well, you know what they say about assuming. See, you are right. I've become sentimental. Almost forgot we are mercs. And you put the ass in you. The detonator hand slow down, W. And your hand isn't trembling this time. What about those mercenaries you brought from Union? Did you really come alone? Why would I think them, so that they could get bought out by the Regent like you? Looks like you care about them. No wonder I didn't see any familiar faces. She's a good leader, somehow. Speak for yourself. There's a lot of old friends in Londinium. You really like headhunting under my nose, don't you? Let me guess. Schwab is dead, isn't he? You killed him, didn't you, Hödewa? He knew you longer than he knew me, right? Did your hand tremble when you killed an old friend? One who carried you on his back for an entire day, dodging dozens of Theresis killers? You know, the past is the past. You're remembering it wrong. He was gone by the battle for Woods Island. Alright, you've always had a better memory than me for the people we fought with. Always wanted to ask, does it make you feel better to remember the dead? Now you made my man depressed, look at him. I don't think so. I can see it in your eyes. Your dreams haunt you now more than ever. I've known you for as long as you know of me. You're only trying to hide your own feelings when moved to provoke me like that. Like you know. In the old days, you would have thrown out those useless resistance fighters as bait. If someone told me that W volunteered to be the rear guard, I would have told them to find a funnier joke. Did your time in Schönborg drive you mad, W? Man, maybe she had character development. You should try that. Did Talala burn your brains out? Are you seeing the shadows of the dead? They might never admit their madness, right? Or do you know I'm the one who's mad? Schwab's head isn't enough to buy Thesis' trust. What was the price he had to pay? Could it have been her? Don't tell me! Don't even say it! Oh, there's a reaction! We've done all we could. You're too slow, W. Did I hear that right? You're looking for an excuse for your screw-ups. Who was it who told me he had a plan for everything? When do you think I lost my eye? Man, sounds like you got very sloppy, huh? I don't mean that Ines... No, they cannot have killed Ines. She's in my group. No, not Ines. He's lying. Yes, she's dead. Again? You know, it happens, like, every Thursday. I'm not. Mercenaries pay a price for preaching trust. I've paid mine. We're out. We've been lucky, haven't we? The suckers got drawn to the explosions in the south. Once guarding the interrogation room got taken out by Dublin. Nothing good comes of relying on luck in battle. Do you think you would have lived this long if not for Lady Luck? Ooh, we'll see. Did they escape from the interrogation room too? Are they friends? Enemies. Aim. Told you fire. Can't talk with your crossbow waist, soldier? Don't think I didn't know you only got out by following us. Want me to thank you? Then you better take a trip with me to the hardest prison in Londinium. I'll give you credit. You're not like the nobles that seep oil from every pore. They're the ones who kneel before anyone to cling to their way of life. It's like us in Dublin. It makes no difference to them. Man, yeah, man, look at her. She has actual principles. You do. You just won't give up. Like flies, getting in my way no matter where I go. To be fair, she did kind of stay out of your way here. Why are you upset at her? That's my line. Why you... Mandragora. Your friend's in pretty bad shape. Same to those soldiers behind you. Looks like we're both in a hurry. It's a shame that I don't have time for you today. Suits me just fine. Make way. Let's go. By the way, soldier. You'd better not die at the hands of the Sarkas. Yeah, we need an epic refight. Before I have the chance to impale you with my rock. They're gone. Good. Save your ammo for the Sarkas. Do you mean? Don't you think it's too easy? Whoever Dublin took from the interrogation room, I doubt the Sarkas would let them go so easily. Or us, for that matter. Do you have everyone, Lady Heidi? Yes, Amir. They're all here. Be careful. Let the weakest go first. We'll take care of any pursuing mercenaries. Heist, can you still fight? Of course. Hang on tight, Bill. Things could get bumpy. More enemies ahead. Must have come in from another entrance. Target found. Over here. Get them. Hey, don't run too fast. Got to keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head when moving. A few got away. Still not enough? We let Caster first. Don't let him cast any arts on our wounded. Thank goodness you're back. We aren't late to the party, are we? What luck. Phew, Doctor. You didn't tell me there was only one fighter meeting up with us. Well, one is enough. You know, Doctor, the more I learn about Woods Island, the more mysterious it seems. Nah, we are just a normal pharmaceutical company. You want to buy our coughing syrup? And we have some nice painkillers. At the end of the day, the most mysterious one is always you. It looks like the Sarkas have been torn over here, but we didn't see many souls on the way. One's holding off the enemies inside. I'm worried about them. I'm worried about W. W? One who made such an impression on all those operators at Chernobog? Yeah. Woods Island really is filled with talent. Yes, she belongs to us. We have a temporary understanding. Doctor, felt something eerie in her gaze when she said she was looking for Lady Heidi. What did you feel? Her emotions can be unusual, but there are times that she doesn't try to hide them. You know, sometimes in her sparks of insanity, she actually has some reason. Guys don't lie at times like that. Last time I saw that look from her was when she was yelling at me for the codes to stop the core city. Is she still hiding something? She's W. She'll be back. Exactly, she comes back as visitor at some point. Alright, trusted her once, I'll trust her again. You're pleading a lot. You've got a few holes in you. Should have fit in another bomb on yourself, like you used to. That way you'd at least have a chance to take me down with you. Or, come on, there's no reason to live or something. Hey, Dara. How much is my head worth? Enough to buy a small house in Londinium? See, he doesn't need to. He is already a landlord. So, VW, the region has better things to do than remember the name of a random merc. Ah, did you say that to Ines too? You first give her life for a little dream. Still talking big, eh? What are you expecting? A big laugh and a standing ovation for your dumb shit? No tears on my face, Hilda. That's not like me. Who's the dumb one? You're on the ground, not me. Like I said, I'm just a little surprised. She's just taking a small breather, then she will kick you in your butt. So surprised you missed multiple chances to maim me. No, that's not like you, W. What made you lose your cool? Let's see, how about an old friend coming back from her dad, trying to put her sword to me? I can believe that. W, who is this old friend you're talking about? What I don't like about you? You always think you can see right through me, same as her. Too bad for you. I'm right again. It's been a while since you snuck into Londinium. Done too many distractions like this in here. What did you see in the city? You're the one following Theresis, not me. Have you not kowtowed to his trader phone enough times? Still can see to his tricks? So you knew. Stop playing this game of you know, I know. Looks like a mercenary for once, Hildra. I'll let you leave here alive, W. I have spoilers for you, Hildra. I mean, I have spoilers for both of you. You're not gonna die in here. Oh, of all the old friends that I've killed, you're probably the one who could best understand the choice I'm making. Now, who's indecisive? I'm not taking my eyes off you. I want to see the Sarkas who had the nerve to put a sword through me. Alright then. Goodbye, W. Huh? Something deflected my sword? Dagger? Where did it come from? Don't move. It's been a long time, Ascalon. Ascalon, let's go! Oh, that was... I see. Was that a session then? Does he have purple horns? Man, having Ascalon would be nice. Hey. Same to you. Don't move. Or what? Wait, you came to save me, right? Don't tell me you came to help him. But you know what Theresis did to her? Maybe work on your aim. I just barely dodged that. What with my injuries and all. Too bad. You know, you can kill me now, right? You've been my boss, and I've been yours. But there's someone here who's been boss to both of us. And she's clearly not in a good mood. I know, our heads could talk over our shoulders at any moment. Nothing else to say. W. Each word will make you bleed a little faster. I know, thanks for the concern. Looks like you'll have to accept a little failure if you don't want to die here together, Captain Hildra.
전부 사냥했다.
When did Ascalon actually release as you, and was it with Babel? But yeah, let me just quickly grab more water. I guess I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy 1 minute of ads. Be right back. Guess I don't really need to go to BRBs. Okay, I did drink some water, and it's time to get beaten up probably. Terrain and enemies from different places. See, I don't care, but I do care about the artillery. Oh, that's gonna suck, isn't it? I mean, if we do like... I guess what we basically want to... I wonder, maybe getting the explosions here if possible... No, this would also not... Maybe it would work if we get explosions like here. To just tank there and then there. I can basically just tank on all of this side otherwise. Maybe that does work. Let's see how this goes. Yes, you want to eat more of my stamina. It is time to lose my sanity. So, you mean to say that Hödewa has failed? Yes, General. I saw it with my own eyes. He was gravely wounded in the battle just now. And he was in contact with another Sarkas woman, aside from his longtime mercenary acquaintance. Right, but she's highly skilled at concealment and moves too quickly. I was anxious about getting too close. Couldn't shake the feeling she'd noticed me with one wrong step. Wise choice. Wouldn't have made it back alive otherwise. That said, I'm surprised the Confessarius let Babel's assassin go free. Was it an oversight or the intent? No matter. Tell me about Hödewa. Where is he? He's still marshalling the remaining mercenaries and about to resume pursuing the escaped convicts. Have him return. Those convicts will not stay free forever. We can collect them again, General. As you said, his wounds are no laughing matter. Forgive me, but why do you still trust Hödewa so much? I've had you with him this whole time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you've never once reported any misdeeds from him. It is hard to get, like, loyal mercenaries, that's for sure. But he used to work for Babel. It was the mercenaries under his watch that screwed up, and it was his old friend that incited them. Don't you think it's too risky to keep in such a key position, General? You've seen for yourself today. How does one Victorian regard another? And how much more difficult do you think it is for one Sarkas to trust another? Yippee, I love when everybody hates each other. We live in a society. We've had everything stolen from us, been forced to grow accustomed to fighting each other for the right to survive. Now we've obtained a new opportunity. You tell me, do you want to go back to monitoring a possible Sarkas spy? Will you accompany me in eliminating the remaining Victorian threats? General, we choose to go with you. Did we shake them? We can let our guards down yet, Mr. Feist. I know. I know. Captain. What is it? Your face is splattered in blood. I saw some ketchup. Blood. Hey. Bill? Oh, it's just my own blood. Yeah, that's better. No need to panic then. Come on, Bill. You could breathe a little louder. I don't want to have spent all this effort importing a dead man back. Think about swinging your spanner gentler. You're always hitting me in the head. I hear you. You're the boss today. Hold on a little longer. We'll be right back home soon, right? Not going blind, am I? This blood from my forehead's getting in my eyes a little. Wok, eyes out. How much left to our target rendezvous? A little over 300 meters and we're there. It's Team 6 on guard here, right? And could really use a hand from them. Bill, old butt, you're getting harder to carry by the second. How long have we gone without a signal from the surface team? Sorry, that Wiener. Didn't the doctor say they'd only contact us after they reached the last RTV? I have no idea what that stands for. Sorry, I'm not military. No, I mean the Salvation Corps at the one before that. Had an agreement that they keep us up to date with the surface situation every half hour. Shit, I wasn't tracking the time. How long it's been? Need to go up and see. No. The Sarkas have already discovered our last rendezvous. Then, the doctor's court is in danger. You're clearly worried sick about Morgan and Doctor too. And you too? Worst comes to worst, Rena. I go peek, and you stay here. I mean, should you really split up even more? Suppose somehow something's happened. You scarper further in. Intva, I can always keep cowering behind you all. First our mentor, then you and the Glasgow gang, now the doctor. I've covered for far too long, and I know it. Doctor, wasn't talking nonsense. If you've always tucked away in the shadows, you gradually lose the courage to directly face the sun. She's trying to knock you. You know what she's dying for? You're taking her to storm the palace and fighting that what's his chant to do him in. You're itching to go back to the Glasgow gang. Don't you understand her point of view? Like hell, I don't. But that's the bloody thing I understand, and that's why you're scared she'll end up killing herself the way she rushes it. You can't bloody imagine, can't you? She's got a death wish in my eyes, the way she acts. I need to trust her. She'll be willing to live for our sake. The sake of so many even comes with enormous pain. She's an outstanding knight, and a warrior of Victoria. She has everything in common with the countless others who struggle to live and fight on for Victoria. Yeah, she will die like a hero, but you know, she will die still. And I have to fight with them. Not because I'm in some special position, but because they're all native to this land. Rena. Think of that commander, Lady Clovissia. Would she abandon her soldiers enough just to keep herself safe? I'm not familiar with her, but I don't imagine she would. The soldiers really trust in her. Then in your eyes, how much do I pale in comparison? Like bloody hell you pale at all? Then follow me. Together we'll make sure that our comrades in arms have a safe trip home. Finally get to leave this stinking place soon. Are you alright, Spy? Oof. I'm fine, Mandragora. The last few times I've heard the word spy has been from the Sarkas thinking up some fresh new punishment. I also forgot it was my codename. But okay, I feel like a spy is not a good codename. Then pick in more tales for my next time. If you have the chance, the elocutionist and all that lot had good ones, and they kicked the bucket without leaving so much as a smear. Save your strength for now. Leader still needs the Sarkas until you found. You mean the shard? No, don't say it. Yeah, somebody could be listening in and then we spout too much exposition. Like I don't want to hear, but we need a leader's approval. Our soldiers are all clean swords. Don't go giving them too big a burden to carry. I understand, Mandragora. Always been such a good girl. Hey, don't sweetheart me like the bandit did. Sick of it. You're gone. Now I'm stuck here alone in this shithole having to worry about a leader. Oh, she actually loves being called a good girl. That's cute. At least you got back quick. While you were gone, that Harmony bastard was glued to the leader's side day and night. I was terrified that what? The leader would get too close to those noble swords. That someday she'd have no more use for us. The leader? Ma'am, I have certain Data's positions. They're still in the same place, watching the door for the Sarkas. Are we linking up with them right now? Get the paramedics going. The spy needs immediate treatment. Right, one more thing. Find a messenger and notify Count Morning outside it immediately. You have to ensure the spy meets the leader as soon as possible. Count Morning? You've involved him for the leader? Times like these, we have no choice but to hope the nobles do something to help. Man, see, expecting nobles to do something. Funny kind of joke, isn't it? You've grown well. That's not like you, Spy. You're speaking too much rubbish. Save the rest for when you're not ragged enough to top that at a stiff breeze. I don't blame the man. He's probably been through a lot. Hold it. What is the torn? We have a visual on the exit already. Find the perimeter. 3 o'clock. On, it's Sarkas. Open. Are you still fine for ammo? Sorry, Horn. Doofus, I've been hiding an explosive shell on me. All this time I've had it in my head that if I fall into enemy's hands at some point again, I'll be taking a shell with me to my last stand. You know, W would be proud of you. Shame. We improvised shell ourselves. How's that got anything to do with... I'm very sorry, but I'm not inclined to give you that opportunity. My shell... There it goes. Looks like the power of a homemade one falls a bit short after all. But he's unscathed. How? That's Sarkas. That Sarkas is the beloved Chernobyl. We finally meet. An improvised shell is hardly a suitable greeting though. I know you've met your share of Victorian soldiers, Sarkas. After all, a great deal of them die by your hands. Imagine their spirits are practically lining up to crowd your dreams. You know, I feel like Manfred does strike me as the kind of man that just peacefully sleeps at night with a smile, having nice dreams. You need to be so self-effacing, White Wolf of Victoria. Even to the Sarkas, you qualify as a heroic warrior. As I recall, the captain who rendered Castle a sea of flames once more, 200 years ago, was your ancestor. Are you some monster who's lived for centuries too? Oh, I had a chance to witness that war. I do kind of wonder what's going on with... I feel like there's some people that do like live for so long, right? Surely at some point I will get my answers for that too. But I feel like some races are so much more long-lived than normal humans are for sure in this setting. Also, I did play like to the first side story of like Penguin Logistics story. Like, why the hell is Emperor just a mortal penguin? At some point I will know, but why is he like maybe one of the most powerful beings and starts being a weapon? I had no chance to witness that war. But listen to the way you talk about it. It's so different from your kin who feed on others' lives to prolong their own. Those stained in Sarkas' blood must pay their blood back thousands of times over. You know, that's not always work out if you just go blood for blood. You know, eye for eye keeps everyone blind, but Where do you think we came from, Victorian? Just 2 runs in fear the restless souls circling on Dinium skies day and night, murmuring their blood feuds. Did you know? I became a professional soldier precisely because I was fed up with justifying this war we're in. Come, Sarkas. The words of the deceased lingering about my ears are more than you will ever hear. And I promised them this. I will not fall until I see my people out of this place alive. We actually get to fight Höderer. Let's go. That's not Höderer. That's just a man. That feels like this man could hurt me though, which might be awkward. Do I hope he does not immediately go to the exit there? Maybe I guess I do like this. I might be coping though. Oh, that's also not great though.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
I feel like I probably do want to put my sacrifice down here. So this should be... yeah, this should be fine. Thank you for demonstrating. I guess it might be hard to get enough going on there. I guess I should work on maybe killing this man. This is awkward positioning though. You think Logus got this?
내가 말하지.
He has not got this. I should not have waited so long. That's bad.
눈 크게 뜨고 있으려는 노력을 해볼게.
I think I might need to restart this. I guess I could have also tried Lemon for this.
迷っている暇はありませんわよ。알만치 곳은 없다.
I feel like the artillery is like super slow. You're also dead. Sad.
그런 카오스는 본 적도 없다고. 다들 이쪽으로 와.
Can we just fucking kill this man? He's a fucking annoyance.
それでも慰めを求めますの。
Okay, that's also not good.
我嚟頂上去。
Yeah, I mean, in the good news, the bomb will not be my problem right now. Okay, I guess
정했어?
this is where we try to stop you somehow. Okay, we don't have this. This went all wrong very quickly.
혹은 다른 무언가를
Honestly, it went wrong once Enos died for sure. I need to figure out how I deal about that man.
생각인 거야? 마음대로
I guess I could put Enos down here, it might not be in range, which would help early on. It's a bit sad, but we can run it like that.
미끼는 정했어?
얘들아, 도와주러 왔어.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 누군가 알아채기 전에 네 시체를
That's kinda neat. That's such a good start. If I put, I could play it super safe. I guess I could also maybe. You will come in range at some point. This might be a bit too slow.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진 장치를 달아볼까?
At an actual person here.
사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
Honestly, fuck it.
만유를 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운
I feel like this man is such a high priority to get rid of.
발밑을 봐봐.
하이 볼티지 버라.
There we go. Wait, he's not dead? I thought he was dead.
월급은 제일 먼저 받. 실력 발휘해볼까?
Think. Oh, that's bad. I hope they would keep Lemon. I guess this might be not too shabby to have, since the enemy should come from there too at some point.
작은 변화 하나까지도
We will need some healing and damage, though.
무사히 돌아올 수 있으면 승리.
I feel like this will also just not be nice.
해충 녀석이
Didn't even stop from blowing up on her side.
소리에 응하여
본토는 숨길 수 없어.
Yeah, this is bad.
너의 죽음이
하늘은 염을 보호했고 대사냥은 중생을 구했노니
Probably will have to replace Myrtle just.
이돌이미지. 지금은 그딴 거 아무래도 상관없어.
How do I?
하마터면 잠들 뻔했네.
put you here.
罪惡感，我嚟會下佢。
This man is also making it up. Fuck me. Okay, you are
전황이 복잡하니
good enough.
감히 어찌?
Thank you, man.
冷靜啲，有我喺度。冷靜啲，有我喺度。
I don't think I can really. I guess I could try to keep her alive. I don't think I will do it in time, though.
我要揾嘅唔係你，死開！
제일 먼저 갈 제일 높은 널.
포기하지 마.
이제부터는 당신의 말이 놈들이
I feel like this
어찌?
probably also actually does no, it does increase today. Might be more merit and also just getting Lambent down.
지금은 그딴 거 아무래도 상관없어.
전황이 복잡하니 제가 단시도 안 되는
I would say we're doing actually quite well, though. Turns out having Exo is kinda neat.
이제부터는 단시도 안 되는 뿌릴지라도 만구의
절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
This is also the. Oh fuck, no, fuck. Where did this thing come from?
대응하겠습니다.
Fuck. I fucking hate video games. Okay, I mean, next time I can just early adjust already to the top lane. Figure a fine bottom lane. We just have to scuff our way to again.
맵과 적 좌표의 DMA 설정을 적용하고 있습니다. 잠시 기다려 주십시오. 박사, 여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
저 밑에 봐봐.
와, 하마터면 잠들 뻔했네. 와, 실력 발휘해볼까?
Guess we do wait till he goes back and then we start shooting.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운 인간 세상이랑 지옥의 파노라마 뷰 중에 뭘로 하자?
And we do help here.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 밑에 봐봐.
I guess now it's kind of similar playing
오늘도 잘
to what we had going on. Did I have maybe put him on higher so we can keep Exo also alive?
눈 크게 뜨고 있으려는 노력을 해보.
How the hell this man spawn down out of the tile? I mean, I still would love the explosions there, but it might not happen. Can also probably do something like this time around.
휠체어로는 철골 위에서 드리프트를 못할 거라고?
This also worked quite well.
대세
이벤트는 여러 번 나가봤지만 이런 카오스는 본 적도 없다고. 다들 이쪽으로 와.
단시도 안 되는 뿌릴지라도
We might get blown up in the bottom.
몰아낼 수 있으리니.
말해. 내장하고 확인.
邊個敵人最惡冚？我嚟會下佢。
Well, we all go together.
전황이
That's what's important in life.
만구의 흑해를
I guess we do this again.
너무 기다리고.
We get rid of you. I guess. Fuck yes, we need to stop. I should have, I guess, stopped earlier. Guess I don't even want to activate her skill to maybe shoot a bit more.
전황이 복잡하니 제가 적당히 대응하겠습니다.
They still keep going for my precious lemon. That's rude.
내가 말하지.
We actually heal.
소기와를
Oh, it's Shova again. Fuck me. Hey, this up. You're going down again. Thank you.
영고
I think I have dash, but this time this man is not. I should have healed. Oh, fuck me. Come on.
그림자로부터
Thank you.
간단하다.
We're kind of recovering, if anybody asks.
지금부터 싸우면 어차피 죽을 거라면 김정만을 살아주겠어.
I guess you can go down here. You take this.
迷っている暇はありません。
이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
And we cope.
해야 하는지 발 밑에 봐봐.
경계에 세워진 표시. 종원을 가로.
I still feel like our bottom is now too weak.
프로그램을 기동합니다. 덕터と私人形はかりそめの命に宿す。
Do I even need her at this point? Like, nobody's ever going through there.
장난의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
又来战了。영고
But it has survived a little bit longer for me, please.
내가 가지.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있으니까.
Okay, you need to be stopped at every cost. I guess your healing does not matter to this man.
전황이 복잡한 단지도 안 되는 촛불일지라도 만구의 흑해를 몰아낼 수 있어.
See, that easy. No scuff at all.
우리와 함께 축하하지 않겠나, 박사.
Take him home. We did it. We took him home.
내 주문을 장식하기에 적합한 것 같거든.
Oh. Badges of the Sanguinage and Gifts of the Sanguinage have increased attack. And the cost of Defender Barbados is increased. The DP cost sounds maybe scary. But also, might be hard to keep somebody alive, but imagine just putting down all the explosions there. That does look beautiful. Oh, no story? I wanted to think, okay, we're going in.
어떤 변명도 받지 않겠어. 얘들아, 도와주러 왔어.
I do probably like you still being Decisions. Where's this other staircase? Okay, no, can I not look at? Yes, the staircase leads there, but or does it just go to both ways? Maybe I'm just stupid. Okay. Oh yeah, but my defenders do be super expensive. Like, can we put you on this side?
미끼는 정했어?
다들 이쪽으로 와.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 발 밑에 봐봐.
Aww. Don't like the look of those. It seems kinda reasonable.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 없어. 베르스 데오 본.
No. I have too many things on me, don't I? Please. Oh, that's bad.
실력 발휘해볼까?
No, that's you know, they died when they had to die. It's still so bad for us. I guess I could also try to hold in the back. Yeah, this is also kinda bad.
너를 왜 포기하지 마.
Probably
내가 가지.
want to just get you back so I can maybe summon you at some point again. You know, cope a little bit.
휠체어로는 철골 위에서 드리프트를 못할 거라고?
要嚟真啊！黑喺墓碑嘅界名，諗好啦嘛？
내가 말하지.
제일 먼저 자슈 F5!
Oh, it's lovely to still see her alive.
저격 위치 제거 확인.
미끼는 정했어? 너무 기다리게 하지 마. 절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
How do I keep the rest alive? This is a bit awkward. I guess we're sacrificing you. Okay. That's also not good.
작은 변화 하나까지도 놓치지 않겠습니다.
I guess I can at least guarantee that the bottom side will have heals.
절망의 냄새까지 감출.
필기를 완료하였습니다.
이제부터는
Maybe I do wanna wait with popping this. I guess I can retreat you. I don't think she would survive an artillery shell.
전황이 복잡하들 멈추십시오. 이 길은 통행 금지입니다.
뭘 해야 하는지 공포는 숨길 수 없어.
I feel like this is still a lot of scuff, and I'm not sure if I actually playing the game as the developers want me to play it.
이제부터는 다들
I've worked out again.
이 길은 통행 금지입니다.
It's an interesting mechanic for sure.
제격전 발도배기!
I feel like it makes you think a lot more than most of the mechanics.
공포는 숨길 수.
Could also just be because I just immediately go into the challenge status though. It's so strange, Doctor. We definitely shook off the Sarkaz warriors from before. But it's still coming without end. Closer and our communications being traced? I mean, I think they have probably eyes everywhere at this point. Not a chance, Amir. I guarantee it. We set up triple layer encryption on our transmitters. If they had the tech for that, then Theresis would have breached the land ship 100 times over by now. Doctor, I believe closure. Must be using some other method then. Miss Amir, we are stone's throw from the rendezvous point. As long as we link up with Team 6, we can get in contact with the subterranean support unit. Once we're underground, the Sarkaz pursuing us will be out of luck. No, don't go that way. Huh? Why? Wait, what? Miss Siege, what are you doing here? Bernd yonder. Team 6's. Team 6's what? I think you can guess. What do you look so... Miss Intva, have you seen all that blood on your hands? Your soldiers, they all gave their lives. That can't be right. Team 6 is still ahead of us. How could they have run into the Sarkaz? Don't have time to analyze how. Doctor, it wasn't the Sarkaz who was pursuing us to kill Team 6 soldiers. You mean? The enemy they faced a terrifying original marts. It was more of a massacre than a battle. Hardly any of them had even drawn their weapons. Sure it was original marts? I don't believe that. I saw this red bug thing tear the soldiers' chests apart. Weenie, you saw it too. It was a genuine monster. We love Sarkaz blood magic? So the perpetrators know any Sarkaz. We have to change course, Mr. Feist. Are there any other routes we can take? Yes, but we don't have any support waiting on it. If we run into Sarkaz forces, we'll be in for another hard fight. We can take them. Just not in a fight. I also just realized, why the hell is it... Okay, I cannot show it. Was it just a chair standing in the middle of the road? Who the hell painted that background? I find cover. Actually, no, that would just hide. Yeah, Und what the hell is this? What is Sarkas for us? A bomb? Oder was ihm Sword? Original Mats. Eyes up! I just saw something red flash by in midair. Well, the porn. We tweet! It's like a thunderbolt or something. That's original Mats? These abominable devils still won't come out. Your war, your battle, your fight. Can be this game of runabout you're playing, can it, White Wolf? 5 aerial blood streaks at once? Horn, we have no chance of... No. No matter how strong the arts, he's only one person. What did Victoria do in the past to prevail over the Sarkas again and again? You mean? How many bowls do we have left? Cover me. Yes, sir? A pitiful act of defiance. Now's our chance. Continuing on Art's bombardment to make your escape. I'll give you a rude awakening. What I said still stands. So long as my soldiers remain here, I will not flee. Not bad after all, White Wolf. I see you have the bravado to reverse curse and charge me. Just a shame then. Whoever told you that the Sarkas depends solely on arts in a fight? You're wielding no more than a sword. I can still defeat every last one of you. Beating me will not be so difficult. But making me fall will not be so easy. How very brave of you. It's thanks to that valor of yours I can enter this battle that much quicker. Instantly he thrusts the sword out. The soldier before Manfred abruptly vanishes. What? He seems to practically dissolve and melt into the wall behind her, leaving not even a ripple. His eyes are unfamiliar. Vigilance. A dagger from thin air? No, not from thin air. You react very fast. I'm afraid I have one more hole in my chest otherwise. Target found. Take aim. What the hell? They vanished again? Man. There they go. That was my chair. They're too fast. I can land a shot. Shields up. Quick. Shit. Are they able to blink? Right, you were not able to blink. Blink. No such arts could be cast without leaving even a trace. Was this a diversion? Don't let them fool you. All men, cast precision aside. Attack at once. As long as the enemy is still in front of us, they have no escape. You know, that is how you just tell your visitor to nuke in front of you. Have we hit them? General, there's nobody. But the ground is shot to hell. Where can they still be hiding? General, behind you. Show yourself, and your life is mine. Really? Manfred, you put it very well, but unfortunately, you were only half right. Jesus, what's off? Sarkas do not depend solely on arts to fight. But in no world do Sarkas wield swords alone. The ground shouldn't be this soft. This place is going to swallow us. I'm losing my grip on my plate. General, you're sinking too? Nobody move, and nobody panic. The dagger's a staff. These are arts, and nothing more than arts. Very calm-headed. Good. You've saved your men's lives. However... The ground's nearing my stomach. My sword. Your swordmanship blocking my attacks would be a simple task. The more you struggle, the quicker the ground swallows you. Is this how you want to go? The self-destruction? Okay, I mean, you know, you would save me a lot of time if you actually just end Manfred right here. Would be sad to, you know, Manfred does not look at all redeemable to me right now. But, you know, it would be kind of waste of a balling design to get him as an operator. I do like his character design, at least. But yeah, I don't think you can really, at least so far, redeem him as a person. Maybe once I know his sad backstory. No one come near. Or you could cease all movements, same as your man. Want me to wait as you run my heart through? It'd be tough killing you. I see now. You're not actually here to take my life. Never imagined that outside of Ascalon, Waltz Island would have yet another apex Sarkaz assassin. I'm no assassin. Unless it's called for, I have zero desire to harm any Sarkaz at all. But here you are. I'm betting our enemies. Are these Victorians the enemies? What I see is a group of bruised, weary warriors on the soil of their own home, struggling painfully just to live. You and Favises, on the other hand, are turning the Sarkaz into the enemy of all. I had entertained having a talk with your people if I had a chance. It's a sorry thing that we should first meet on the battlefield. Waltz Island elite operator? He's gone again. The ground's back to normal. A hair's breadth. I was on the cusp of capturing him. His arts are all too exceptional. He can do some hallucinations without influencing our nervous systems. Yo, that sounds boring. I don't think we have him as operator yet, do we? I guess we do get actually elite operator very slowly. But okay, it might be also hard to put it. I guess it could just be elemental damage or something. But I do love a man that just gives the enemies hallucinations. Nothing is more terrifying than not being able to trust your own senses. Now, that is the way to fight. Yeah, Mike's energy transformation on the ground. Could it be? Anyway, they're all gone. Those Victorian soldiers, I mean... You would visit me in store for time, just to extricate those half-dead soldiers one by one? Are we pursuing them then? You think we can? We have called it a hair's breadth, but against a cast of that level, a hair's breadth is tantamount to guaranteed failure. Damn it, we're set to clean out all the rebel forces by today. Our mercenaries gone Vader and some mystery casters held us back. It's Waltz Island. This is all because of Waltz Island. They should not have let us enter the city, huh? Miss our chance to round them up in their entirety, but their losses can be light, can they? They had their chance to hide in the dark, but now they've been driven front and center. Them revealing their forces is already a colossal tactical defeat. An assassin, an expert special illusionist caster, and as yet unseen Banshee. How many cards does Waltz Island still have up their sleeve? Yeah, it would be nice to know for me too. You can tell me. General, what are your plans? Let us go, before we deal with Waltz Island. We first need to put a discontented clown in its place. This should be far enough for now. Is this outside of the factory district? You get open space with your Decker? Don't always trust your senses. Tricking your eyes is much easier than influencing space. You know, you just need to imagine that it works. He's just using orc magic. You've rescued me, not just once. My eyes might not show me the truest answers, but my senses never lie. Just who are you? Mr. V. I'm Mr. V of Waltz Island. Waltz Island? I'm sorry. We get a chance to hear a full explanation from Bagpipe in due time. Bagpipe? He's a co-worker at this point. Not to mention, the last friend my best friend ever made. Aww. I do miss her too, okay? I do get it. Sounds like I've been quite a bit out of the loop. Before I lose myself to the joy that Bagpipe made it out, allow me to once again thank you in Waltz Island. Let's get out of here first. Chances are we'll be meeting again soon enough. Unfet's almost worked out the truth of my original arts. He could be coming after us any moment now. No, imagine he'll be busy with something else right now. I mean Dublin. Around here looks Mandragora. There's no way she's leaving this factory now. Are you giving yourself grief for not being able to personally avenge your comrades? I'm just lamenting. Myself for standing here. My letter. You always have like impeccable timing. It's beautiful. How are you doing today? Myself was standing here, regretting that I missed the opportunity to kill her. Or her, for being long since beyond saving. Doing good, nice to hear. That's odd. This is what you agreed with them, right? Yeah, they're here to back us up. What the hell is it? Sarkas. It's Sarkas, we have to run. Have we spotted? No, not like this. Spy, we have to go. Only 10 meters to that sliding door there, right? Just 10 meters and we're right out and... Alright, let's run. Just like we used to. You pulling me? We only had to run fast enough that those noble kids couldn't catch us. Oh, you were childhood friends. It's gonna be sad for you. Grotesques. Get down! Block them! Bastards. Can I even rely on you in a time like this? Unforgivable. What? Didn't I tell you to stay quiet for now? I can keep walking. You go. What? Can't you see? We're doing all this just to save me. To gain favor with the leader. Is that difference? What are you talking about? We're just 5 meters away. Our people are right outside. They're gone. What? Unforgivable, the leader. He's long gone, long since abandoned us. Spy! Bastard! Bastard stones, go! Score them! Impale every one of those Sarkas! It'll be alright, Spy. Just an arrow. We're 3 meters away, even if I have to carry you. Just go. Hi. You can make it out. Don't head for the leader. Aw. Did you just die? Who thought you could die so easily? Man. Cillian, you bloody disgrace. I'm not letting you die here. You stand up for me. Stand up. No need to work yourself up. You won't live much longer either, Mandragora. You and your old tavern friend will meet again before you know it. No, see, I need to kill Mandragora. You cannot take her out. Manfred, you cost me another 11 lives. You don't know the half. You don't know anything of what it took to kill that many Sarkas. That's exactly why you must die here. Perfect. Drop yourselves right in my lap. I crush every one of you into paste. No prisoners.
고난이도의 맵도 공략 가능한 박사님이시라면 언젠가 비결정성 다항식 시간 문제도 해결하실 수 있으리라.
Okay, maybe this will not be like a hour-long cutscene, right? We probably can beat it. Or let's go. Do we get Heidi?
부터 로도스 아일랜드 여러분을 뵙고 싶었습니다. 다시 만나 뵙게 돼서 반가워요, 박사님. 하이드라고 불러주세요.
It is nice that you're even getting units from the main story. Can I? Okay, I doubt I will use it, but now I'm interested.
헬로, 박사. 아까 엄청 설레는 일이 있었는데 들어볼래?
What does she actually do? All other units of range of -3 block. Gain inspiration equal to 50% of Heidi's attack. That is actually kinda interesting with the gimmick of this chapter. I feel like it would have been maybe cooler if you've gotten her and then like more early on. Maybe we also still have the same mechanic next chapter, who knows, but yeah. I feel like you could have maybe done cool stuff with giving minus block to people in the right time. What is the other skill she gets? I guess I cannot really. All other units of range gain +1 block and inspiration equal to 50% of Heidi's defense. So yeah, I guess she was made for this chapter to just manipulate block numbers. Interesting. I would love if I could actually... Can I actually... No, I would love to just see all of the operator beforehand. So not one way to do it if you already... It should be running again. Looks at Twitch. I do love Streaming. Okay. Hi, internet again. I guess I died for a second. Beautiful. Sarkas, you're just like those noble lord. Disgusting. That arts. It's all natural born. I could never learn it in a lifetime. You have the nerve. Treat all Puffy as a blessing. Countless Sarkas are burdened by this curse from birth, festering bodies, organs oozing. See us only as pests spreading blight, drive us out from the cities. How many Sarkas each day become crystals scattering to the wind, cannot even be laid to the rest in the soil of their home, simply because they wanted to see another sunrise? Did you tell me? You envy this power? Is that your place to say, Victorian? I mean, you know, you do be I don't know how it actually looks with vases, but I feel like probably what made them so hated in history is that the Sarkas seem to be like, at least war strength-wise, even magic, like to be like the most powerful vase, right? I could see how the other vases would just band together to eliminate that. But I could also see this, how this is a curse on you, but they're calling me a Victorian. Really know the best way to insult me, devil? Do you know why I avoid all Puffy? The Sarkas and the Barons, at least before they die, they get to see the sun come up. Us, we live in the cracks of the city. A speck of black stone pokes out of your skin. The very next day, you're food in the sewers for the metal crabs. I want to see my metal crabs. They do kept being fought up. But yeah, it turns out living in a big city is not cool. You shouldn't live in a big city. Victorian eyes, we weak little taverns, don't even mount to what Sarkas do. Only power. Only power can let us survive. The Sarkas have never been interested in the resentment between you. All I know is I've given you chances before, multiple. If you clean up your act and return to holding up in the north by the end of the day, I'm even willing to let all your petty acts here be water under the bridge. Bloody magnanimous of you. Should I be kneeling in thanks here, oh kind general? You can dream on. I've seen people like you one too many times. Let me guess, you like the idea that we survive thanks to your charity. I mean, I think he just sees you as a useful tool in the future. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of being a wager to you, a piece on the bloody board. My fate and the tavern's fates are ours to decide, no other way about it. Yours to decide? You think you've managed to decide anything? From the moment you came to Londinium, your fates were sealed. You shut well up. I've had my fair share of failure, but as long as I kill you here, you will not kill Manfred. I'm sorry, Mandragora. And take all the intel there is on Londinium. I can go back to the leader. Head held high. Man, I'm really starting to be curious who the leader is of all of Dublin. Kill me? With this grotesque of yours, barely able to lift themselves off the ground? You know that even if the gargoyles of the royal court stood here, might not be victorious against me. Don't you compare my arts to your devil witchcraft? 10 grotesques at once. Not being an infected caster, you must have some natural gift. Nevertheless, I don't even need to call up in the witchcraft you speak of to deal with this bucket little arts animations. Oh, not the walk. I see your limits. Have you noticed the split in your staff? Once the fleshy little tool shatters, you'll find you suddenly have everything in common with the frail, ordinary feline. What in the bloody hell does that have to do with anything? The stone staff emits a quack in response. The ground beneath them trembles. The ruined grotesques all around standing up once again. She has fighting spirit, I give her that. I mean, I do still like Mandragora so much as an antagonist. You know, she's up front. She does actually also stand in for her moves and everything. Like, you know, I guess you wouldn't also have it that often that somebody actually keeps count of how many men died in operation for you and stuff like that. You know, she at least cares. She's misguided and we will kill her, but, you know, they stay in charge at each other, binding to each other tight and form into a singular great statue. Close to 5 meters tall, with a great roar on the flap of its wings, it swoops in, bearing down on the Sarkas. Defend. Yes, sir, General. You be on guard. Take care of yourselves. This counterfeit cannot harm me yet. In testament to the Sarkas' words, he uses no kind of ritual arts. Colossal Grotesque turns to him with a howl, wind from the beating of its wings blowing a torrent of thicks against him, its fangs almost touching his cheeks. And yet he simply thrusts forward once. The stone statue halts in mid-air and seconds later collapses into a sea of rubble. There you are. No longer can you play about with those stones of yours. Devil, even now you still act so arrogant. All because of the damned power you were born with. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You think after killing me, you can scurry back to your leader and reap your reward? Even if you truly could pull it off, I invite you to wonder, would she welcome you back with open arms? Or would she send you straight back to Londinium? We later count mourning that the leader ascends to all handling of Dublin forces for Londinium by the Sarkas. If necessary, apologize to the Sarkas General. But Dublin has no intent to ruin its peaceful relationship with the Regent of Castle. Exactly, we're still friends, just ignore all the deaths. It was never on the card to work in true cooperation with him, giving the gauntlet aside, but we're still in no rush to make ourselves enemies, are we? The token of goodwill, ask the Count to mediate, have the other nobles' forces send back the few Sarkas messengers they intercepted that actually played close by. Don't you worry, the Duke of Wellington will not forget the Count's efforts. The leader in Dublin even less so. Tell him he needn't panic. Once the leader allies his current situation, we go meet up with him at Londinium. The Dublin commander from before? Wonder how she's doing? Ah, she's dead. Mandragora. Been kind enough to her. He went out of my way to plead the leader for lenience. That's why Mandragora even went to Londinium. Barely escaped in that final chance. Oh man. You have to understand, the leader's never been the least bit satisfied with what Mandragora and her cohort accomplished in County here, look. Why, can't you just understand that at this point, Dublin no longer needs the title of the Spectre Force? Ultimately, they look to found a new nation for the Draco and Terrans. And how can we hope to gain the massive support with nothing but wrath, animosity, and a terror by intimidation alone? Okay, now you make me feel bad for Mandragora. You just sent her out to die, basically, man. If she could just comprehend the leader's intent, learn to stay the flames in her own heart, withdraw safe and sound from Londinium, at least, where the leader reads what a good job she did, there'll still be a place for her. You know, as far as I do, the leader's never forgotten her first tavern compatriots. After all, it was together they came out from the ashes. I might be meeting a messenger from the outside come daytime. He'll surely be here on some Count or Baron's bidding, but without a doubt, behind him will be the Duke from the Terran region. It may be they'll thank me for I rid them of an unstable lunatic commander in their place and established a better outset for them in their coming negotiations. Sarkas are always seen as useful tools. Yes, on that point, we and you are alike, loathing these arrogant nobles. However, we'll have to call it here, Mandragora. Well, she does not know when to stop. A dagger? Would sneak up on me with a dagger? And suppose I can pull it off. Do your nerves go to your heart? Did I score your brain too in the process? I've told you, you can't kill me. Moreover, even if you did, it would have no meaning at all. No meaning? If everything has to have meaning, then there was meaning in people like us living, was there? Oh no, she's turning all doomer. I kill you, not because anyone ordered me to, just because it's what I want to do. Yes, just stuff of this nihilism with murder. Truly a lunatic. A lunatic? Me? You look at that face of yours, always so confident and cool. Right, you'll be clueless. Because you always get what you want done, so easy. Once the one you most care about dies by your side. Once the one you most trust casts you away. Pins you to the ground with your own sword even. Don't make me feel sad from Anfang over. We're gonna kill her. Maybe then you understand. This is your final defiance on the brink of death. These curses of yours can't sway me one iota. Okay. Then why don't you hurry up and kill me? You don't even need me to do anything. We're already dead, Tavern. Aww. Tavern. You're calling me a tavern. Suckers. Laid on the ground, she raggedly forces a breath. The floor is cooling, chilling. She gradually loses some sense of her own arms and legs. Are they broken at some point? Are they numbed and fleeing for her life? And I feel like she at least would have deserved a better death. I feel like, you know, she would have at least deserved to die to Horn or something like that. And not to goddamn Manfred. Now we really need to kill Manfred. Do you want to live, Tavern? Who is it calling to her? Or maybe I'm too pessimistic. Keep her alive. The sewers are right beside you. Climb down there. And those disgusting nobles won't ever catch you again. Yes, climb down. The sewers give off the intense stench of rust and grease. Parts from burnt machines and coal scrapes from a noble's dining table mixed together. She's starving, but she rolls at his hunger. Rust, grease, but she can smell another scent. She knows it, the odor of death. The sewers are a tomb for the insects living in nomadic cities. The wealthy construct cemeteries inside the cities till land comes at a premium, and the commoners with little to their name have no choice but to cast ashes out beyond the city orbits. I mean, honestly, if you give me the choice, I think I would also just prefer to be cremated and thrown to the wind instead of being buried alive and eaten by worms. The insects, they will die without a word in the cracks between the plates. They die where the sun will never shine upon them. You dare walk to your death? They have the courage to die, that's all you need to be granted a new life. Ida, you just needs to crawl to her left. Scant inches and she'll clamber into the sewers like back then. And there on her right, just on her right, her own compatriot stares with eyes wide open, gazing silently upon her. Sorry, leader. This time, it's me who doesn't need you. She uses the last of her strength to push her right hand out. A touch alights on her old friend, changed beyond recognition. No one's after us now. Let's go home. Even though your meeting's end will be in death. Someone stands before her, a firelight by his feet, pitch black reflected from his dagger. Medugora grins. In her mind she has met the true death. You cannot cut away at this. There's an entrance right below that abandoned factory. Push that queen out of the way and it will do. Alright, thank you for showing the way, Mr. Feist. We'll be going along here. Everyone not wounded, please lend a hand to who are... Bleeding hell, Doctor. We've got pursuers again. How are you doing it? Ever since leaving the coal factory, we always get found no matter how many waves of enemies we repel. Let's handle these ones first. Right, that's our last chance to retreat underground. We can't let the enemy follow us under at any cost. The Self-Salvation Corps has all the operations set up here. Sarkaz don't know which entrance is the correct one to these underground tunnels. On the off chance the Sarkaz finds this one, the Self-Salvation Corps and the Sodine Boris efforts will all be laid waste too. Just like that. Rosha, measure the explosives. What? I mean, we stole some of W's bombs, right? Doctor, you want me prepared to blow up this entranceway? It definitely works as a form of insurance. Are the Self-Salvation Corps gonna like that? Whistle gave comment authority to the doctor. Well, the doctor says goes. Amir, we'll intercept the Sarkaz and their state behind. Wait on my signal. If we fail to head them off, I want you to set off the bombs before it's too late. They're over there. Quite gawking around your opponents right here. One team of 10 Sarkaz, we can hold them down. It's you, but even once we do... Ooh, none of you are getting away. The Sanguinarch can smell it. He'll find you one by one, till your body is open, cut your throats apart. You know what? I don't want to actually imagine how those crawling things actually must look and feel like when you stand in front of them. Who's the Sanguinarch? Would it be? Don't just wait another unit of Self-Salvation Corps soldiers? Wait it. Victorian felines wouldn't be worth his waiting. He's simply hunting prey. As the Prince of Blood's quarry, wouldn't even register in his gaze. No need to listen to their nasty comments. Inver, do you remember that one of the Self-Salvation soldiers? Burned into my eyes, what a bloody scene. I've seen plenty of people die, but just smeared all over the ground like that. Barely even looked human anymore. Doctor, what are you doing? There's still some of them over there. We can't waste. Seats, I beseech you, let us go out of here. You hear yourself? You're the one who wanted to fight the Sarkaz. Now you're the one getting cold feet about it. Well, it is spooky, okay? I suffered the humiliation of turning tail once before. I can cope with it again. That's the spirit, you know? There's also something heroic in just knowing when to leave. So long as we can escort Siege safely out of this area, I'm willing to come back and wage war to the bloody end with these Sarkaz at any time. Fine. Siege, have you finally made your decision? Perhaps I have. Doctor, I've already seen your choice. My choice? Go. Lina? Hold on. Go and find the one you need. I am sure Doctor will come back in our time of need, like next chapter. Don't let these Sarkaz stand in your way. All of us down now. All surviving Self-Salvation soldiers are here. You know, if it says it like that, it makes it sound like so many died. It's all thanks to you that we could even make it here. We're still missing 4. We're here. We're returning for the siege group. What about Miss Doctor? Is she alright? Don't mention that bloody asshole to me. She's not going to feel it, no matter how hard you pound the walls, love. Doctor has her own thing she needs to do. Mia, apologies to you and the doctor for her departure. No need to apologize. I sympathize. These are special circumstances. I can understand Miss Doctor's decision. If you're sure we don't have to wait for her. Rosha? Time for the booms. You got it. That's the blown then, eh? Doctor wants to come back. Maybe she have issues finding the way. She won't. Lina, she won't? She won't find her way to us, or she won't come back? She won't have problems, okay? Leave Lina alone. Still got ways for her to go. Right, forward we go. The Self-Salvation soldiers are still waiting for us. And hey, this is like the perfect time to stop. I mean, this is just also normal stage. I mean, I guess slowly but surely we must be inching closer to the boss fights. It has been a bit like for the boss, and I really do like also the boss fights in this game. But yeah, Let's see if there's somebody I can wait. I for sure will play more Arknights next week. We will probably actually do a little bit of Mandate then, and then more story. Is anybody actually live though? I will also be streaming on Saturday with Musty and Olsey and hopefully some other groupers. And on Sunday we have Guild Wars. But, yeah, I think the latest next Thursday I will get to stream more Arknights. I guess there's so many Arknight Streamer. Sure. Is there... Who the hell? I mean, if you are called Unpickable Slug Berry, yeah? Or that's you. Some Slug meets Immovable Linsage. I know what. Sure, let's wait them. I have no idea what's going on. Well, have a nice evening and a good day. Bye bye.